That's what we're here for, Joda Brandon. We're here to do this, so.
Woo!
Yep. Yeah, I think that's probably what it really was, McDo. Was after the things got leaked, they were just like, you know what?
We don't have a choice.
Yeah, let's just do this. Okay, so let's get this on the road here. We've got myself, we've got Olaf, we've got
Cats.
Jasmine. Nathan's over there.
Being a butt.
They're just sitting here because they feel like it's food time. Oh, don't tell us, Alias. I don't know who that is. We don't.
Yeah,
know
we don't
that.
know yet.
So
so
don't. No.
Yep. So let's just get that out of the way. No spoilers in chat until it actually reveals.
And I know there are people in here who are mods like Drunken Banana and Oryx. So you know, if anybody puts spoilers in there, they are allowed to time them out.
Yeah.
Don't ban them. It's
time them
fine.
out for I'd say probably 10 or 15 minutes should be plenty. Then we like. I mean, it depends on how they want to pace out this stream.
Right.
Because, like, you know, they want to talk for 5 or 10 minutes and like, hey, we did this.
Hope
Thank you
all
for
is
your
well with you. R.I.P. PogChamp. Talk about career suicide. UCTV Kappa.
So they might talk for a while, then
Thank
reveal
you,
a trailer,
Richard.
then talk, then reveal. So we don't know what the timeline looks like. We don't know really anything except, hey, we're here. Yay.
Yeah. So I wish
And I'm
I
freaking
could.
stoked.
I wish I could get to the like. I want to capture the screen right now, but like I don't know what the layout's gonna be or how it's gonna look, and
I mean, you could just take our ugly mugs out of here and just replace that panel, right?
well, I guess I could just do it like this because it's gonna look like this, right? It's essentially
Yeah.
gonna look like this.
Well,
So
I mean, as far as how we place it.
Eat the
there.
food,
Right.
lose the weight. It's that simple.
Introducing the all
Stop.
皆さんこんに
That's the old video here.
What a burger sucks.
Good.
Thank you, Flylo Am.
Or Flylo AM, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yes.
I need to like mod him now or something.
No, absolutely. I think that's definitely
Reasonable.
yeah. I mean, we need to do something to reward them.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh man. All right, here we go. Let's grab this because I'm assuming it's going to be the same size as this window, so I'm just going to put
Yeah,
this
I mean,
here.
if it's a YouTube stream, it's got to be at least the
Right.
ballpark.
It's going to be here like so. God, what the freak? There we go. This arrow.
What the fluff?
This mouse is not very good. It's just what it is. It's like the super cheap mouse that came basically free with the PC. So, okay.
Yep, I'm just like rampantly refreshing the page on my phone until it comes up. Like,
That's absolutely fair.
I'm like shaking in my chair. This is my Christmas. Like I've been waiting for this since the beginning of December.
Yeah, I know when they announced it,
Yeah.
right? It was just like, okay, here it comes, here it comes.
Yeah.
And by the way, this is my cool puzzle box that Investigation Code sent me. It's really, really cool. Try it out.
We really don't know how it's going. We just know that in about 5 minutes.
Yep.
Oh no, now it's supposed to be now.
Yeah, it's supposed to
So,
be literally now.
momentarily.
Come on, SNK. Do this for us.
Wario74 posted it's out. Not according to my YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, are they just putting the video out? They're not actually streaming something?
They link to YouTube, so
Interesting. Because YouTube can go live, right?
yeah.
So,
in fact, that was what we were under the assumption.
is it this? No, that's 19.
That's the 14.
Yeah. Oh, well, people are saying it's this thing over here.
I'd give it a shot. Okay, so 12-minute video.
Oh, dang.
There
okay,
it is.
Here it is.
Yeah. So basically, there's no English one right now,
Oh, okay.
or it's like
okay.
it's set to private or something.
Okay. Let's do this here. All right. So, why is the? Oh, here's an English version of it.
Oh, now the English version's out.
Okay,
there.
there we
Yeah,
go.
because they do all the multi-language support simultaneously.
All right.
Yep, it's now on here on my phone, so we've got it.
This video may be inappropriate, so
Shield your eyes, James.
let me do one more thing over here.
Oh man.
All right.
Yeah, for all the good boys and girls, right?
Let's do this, and let me know if you guys can hear this. I'm gonna turn the volume up a little bit so you guys can hear this.
Shaking in my boots.
Well, let's go. All right. 12-minute video.
I have to look around the microphone.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay. Oh, is that good? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. First official reveal.
Okay. Oh yeah, now it's ESRB on there instead of Peggy.
Yeah.
Shatter all expectations. Coming
Coming
2021.
out this year. Okay. Okay.
Animations look pretty slick.
Tune in next week.
for more.
はい、KOF XV ついに初公開となりました。初公開ということで、アップシーン多めの派手なトレーラーとなっていましたけれども、本作についてどういった方向性なのか教えてください。
はい、本作ではですね、シリーズの特徴であるスピーディーな展開がそのままに対戦時により熱い展開になる要素を
You can tell that they are
追加してい
using a lot of their knowledge from
ま
Sam
す。
Show on
ビ
this.
ジュアルや
With
サ
a
ウンドに
slight
ついても前作ではちょっ
cell
とできな
shading
かっ
in
た
there.
できるようになりましたので、15ではそういった点を一つ一つ改善して実装しています。
Okay.
はい、では現在の開発
They
状況
said
は
it
どうい
was
った
going to
感
be
じ
a
でしょう。
different kind of.
これから各要素のブラッシュアップとプラットフォーム向けの最適化のフェーズに入っています。まあまだまだ問題が出るとは思いますが、2021年発売に向けておおむね順調に進んでおります。
はい、今後の予定はどういった感じでしょう。
はい、先ほどのトレーラーにもありましたが、早速来週に次のトレーラーを公開予定です。
Keeping us,
そしてその後もどんどん情報を公開していきますので、ぜひご期待ください。
その他何か情報ありますでしょうか。
はい、実は現在ですね、KOF XV のスペシャルショートムービーを企画しています。監督にはガロ伝説やさまざまな作品でおなじみの最強アニメーター大場正美さんをお迎えしています。テーマソングに合わせて KOF キャラクターが活躍する素晴らしいものになると思いますので、ぜひご期待ください。
最後にファンの皆さんにメッセージをお願いします。
はい、皆様のご期待に添えるような、素晴らしい作品に仕上げたいと思ってますので、よろしくお願いします。
はい、KOF XV 以外にも KOF タイトルの新情報がありますので、こちらをご覧ください。
two other KOF titles. I guess one of them is probably the 14 Ultimate Edition, probably.
Maybe a mobile game?
Oh, Samurai Shodown, right? Probably just gonna try to up the hype.
親父が言ってた何かあるってこれだな。案ずるな弟子たちよ。
いろんなところから集まってきた。そう。
No.
あいつと共鳴してるの？
It comes with a mini display Neo tab that's about like yay big.
Whoa.
And it actually works as a PS4
I mean, you can already see the difference between the camera work and the animation. This game to the other. You can already tell it has a better feel to it. The animation of this is kind of weird.
悪は根絶やしない。裁きの時間だ。
歯がついてみせる。
Yeah, pretty much. So you can hear a lot pretty much. Sorry about that.
King of Fighters 14.
All right.
But yeah, it's been nice to see like the comparison immediately between that 15 trailer and then watching the 14 stuff.
Yep, exactly. So I mean, 'cause like I said, the animations you can tell were a big difference.
Okay.
Is the Samurai Shodown, I'm assuming, at this point?
No.
No. What the heck?
The King of Fighters.
Just talking about, hey, remember they're releasing PS4. Because I don't think it was on PS4.
Was it never on PS4?
And after the rollback update and everything.
Oh, that's right. This might actually have the rollback, huh?
Yeah, so that's actually a good call for porting it up to PS4.
That'd be sick.
That's actually really good.
Are they gonna say anything about the netcode here when they're returning new moves and rollback netcode about faster rebounds?
That's just a
Yeah. Stuff we would expect. Fighting strategies have deeply improved.
Hi, Grave.
Oh, what's up, Grave? Spooky. Amazing comebacks. They still haven't said anything yet. They don't even have to say rollback. They could just say with vastly better netcode.
Just say Code Mystics and we're good.
Yeah. Online mode?
Yeah! That's what we like to see.
It's all we needed. It's all we needed. But I mean, the fact that they say that here and brag about it, like, I can't even imagine that they would try to release 15 without it.
Yeah, like the fact that this game saw an instant resurgence the moment it got rollback like, should be a very big message to Android.
I mean, all we need to do really is see a KOF 15 trailer with a Code Mystics logo or name on it, and I think we will be done.
That being said, I do want to re-watch the original 15 trailer at the beginning of this video.
Oh, yeah, of course,
because I'm going to nitpick.
Oh, yeah, for
like,
sure.
Okay,
we can go frame by frame. We can go frame by frame, for sure.
Yeah.
We'll do that in a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just
Code Mystics is even on that.
KOF 14に全ての DLC を収録した
But
アルティ
honestly-
メットエディションが登場します。DLC キャラクター主体、
I was gonna say,
特集
never mind.
10ジャンル、オリジナルテーマ10種を収録した
Yeah,
お得なセットです。
Please.
KOF 15につながるストーリーが展開されますので、まだプレイしていない方はぜひご購入
Yeah,
くだ
so
さ
the
い。
20th, we get a digital
そし
version,
て、
but
ファン
as
の皆さ
usual,
んからの
America
要
doesn't
望
get
に
physical
お答え
versions
し
of
て
things,
PS4 版 KOF2002 アンリミテッドマッチの発売が決
which
定
is
し
just
ま
a
した。
running theme, like
今回
other
オンライン
companies
対
have
戦
done
に
that
ロールバ
as
ック方式を採用していますので、
So please go
KOF15 の発売まで
wild until 15 release.
See, these lines like that, I mean, they can't be like, hey, look at this
don't give me
amazing
hope.
netcode, right? and then all of a sudden have terrible partial nudity. That's Iroha, perhaps. Oh, here we go. What's your bet on the last Blade character? I think they're gonna be boring and make it Hibiki.
I don't think it's boring, I think it's wise.
Yeah.
But I know who I want, and it's not necessarily
Oh,
she looks great.
oh my god, that boomerang is gigantic!
Yep.
Oh, look at that! Dude, I'm so happy, dude. Cham Cham. Let's go, Cham Cham.
Precious.
Oh my god.
And she was updated a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, alright. right?
It's not going to be Yuki. No way. They can't be playing up the ice that much. Okay. Yep, it's Hibiki.
Yeah, there you go. It's Hibiki.
That's the smart answer.
Yep.
Again, not my personal choice, but that's the smart shit.
Right. At least she's well known. She's popular, etc. Oh, so we have 2 more characters that we don't know.
That's a full season.
Oh, we don't get to see any footage of Hibiki? Oh man, come on! I wanted to see some footage of Hibiki.
I mean, watch their releases next week.
Oh yeah, I know, right?
I mean, the thing is, largely we know what Hibiki does.
Right.
But even so, that's the smart stuff.
Right.
That's how you remind old players in general to keep playing.
And it'll be attractive to the CVS2 fans and stuff like that out there. So.
これまで他社タイトルとのコラボが
Do
多
it!
か
Buy
ったの
Sam
で
Show, it's fun.
今回は SNK のタイトルのキャラクターを登場させたいと考えていました。
God, if they say anything
中で
about
も
rollback
月下の剣士の
now.
高根響は他のゲームにも参戦していますし、かっこいい必殺技もたくさんあります。サムライスピリットをもっと賢くすることができるキャラクターだと考
She
え
looks
て
so
高
sick
根
in
響を選びました。
CVS2.
月下の剣士とサムライスピリッツはゲームシステムが違うので、高根響の魅力を存分に発揮できるよう現在調
I
整
wonder
中
if
で
they're
す。
gonna make it so she can change modes, like speed mode.
では、チャムチャムを選んだ理由について教えてください。
はい、
Can't do that.
ファンの皆様からたくさんの要望をいただいておりましたので、
What games
今
has she
回
been in
満を持
besides
しての参戦となります。 チャムチャムはこれまでのキャラクターにない遊び方が楽しめるキャラクターに仕上げていますので、可愛くてわんぱくなチャムチャムをぜひ楽しみに
I'm
していてください。
surprised how much they toned down the tiger stripes.
はい、それではバトルのシステム周りのアップデートについて教え
Update
て
to
く
the
ださい。
battle
はい、
system.
これまでサムライスピリッツ
We
に
added
は
a
なか
guard
った
crush mechanic?
新たに搭載します。
Oh,
最近のバランス調整を加え、
full
敵
rebalance
消しと言われてくるのを重複できないように調整を行っております。
weapon gimp.
対戦をさらに盛り上げるアップデートになりますのでご期待ください。
それでは最後にファンの皆様に一言お願いします。
はい、現在チャムチャムと、他の配信アップデートは3月中旬を予定しています。高根響と残り2体についてもぜひ楽しみにしていてください。
最後までご視聴ありがとうございました。本日紹介した KOF XV とサムライスピリッツについては今後も最新情報を発表していきますのでご期待ください。
Even so, that Cham Cham reveal is adorable.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so.
You could honestly probably play it at quarter speed.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna pause it and we can just kind of go frame by frame.
Yeah, no, and new 15 stuff additionally next week. That's pretty
Yeah,
freaking
yeah.
Like, oh my.
So hopefully we'll be able to see some more, more reveals and stuff like that.
Yeah, like 1 or 2 extra reveals and a little bit more about the actual combat system or even the HUD.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly.
Yeah, okay, so he's been touched up a little
again,
bit.
Like I said, it's not even just about the graphics, but already you can see the animation, even just subtly, the animation is already
honestly,
better
real
looking.
talk, he looks fantastic right there.
Yeah, he does. He actually looks really, really nice.
Yeah.
And like I said, just even the subtlety on the animation looks a lot better. There was something about the way the animation in 14 made it look unprofessional.
It looked a little stilted.
It looked like my first animation project kind of thing.
Well, I mean, even so, if you compare the launch roster to the DLC roster, you can even watch a steady improvement. And then Sam Show,
right?
And then you learn from Sam Show, you get here. That cape looks good.
Yeah, but I mean, even still, in the other one, it was more like hoo wha hoo wha hoo wha hoo. But this one, it feels more realistic. It feels more natural.
Also, the camera depth stuff's really cool.
Yeah, the blur right here is nice. It's a nice touch. So you look like Sakura in Street Fighter V. Let's not go that bad, okay? Let's not insult KOF.
I mean,
14.
I'm really biting my tongue on other things I could make fun of. I'm staying positive today.
Right.
Today is a day of positivity.
Who's that in the background? Is that just random dude?
I mean, it looks like a joke Mr. Karate kind of cameo.
Okay.
But I really don't know.
Yeah, but see...
But the arena looks pretty nice.
And Kyo just looks so much better, too. And I know I've seen some of the leaked screenshots before. What's up, Tom?
Merry 2021, James and Olaf less than 3.
I know that in the leaked photos, I did see the leaked photo of Kyo. The texture on his coat looks amazing.
Yeah.
And we're actually missing that, obviously, thanks to compression here, right? unless I 1080p. Oh no, you can see a little bit of it.
It's
now.
definitely not as bold as some of the like actual production screenshots.
The screenshots actually look really nice. So, but yeah, you can already tell here once I've 1080p'd it, it looks a lot better already. Yeah, it's cleaner version of Samurai Shodown. We were saying that you could tell they learned a lot from it, even keeping some of the cell shading.
In all fairness, like even like a year ago, they admitted that. It's just like, you know, learning from 14 is how we got to Sam Show, and then we're learning a lot of lessons from Sam Show and even like heroines to get to this point.
I mean, King Vasuki, we didn't get to... There's not much in the trailer, to be honest with you. But, I mean... It quells a lot of fear of, oh God, please don't have this look like a PS3 game this time, you know, or something like that. And it already looks better, right? So, I mean, here's my waifu here. Although this is non-waifu mode because she doesn't have the blue hair, it doesn't matter as much to me. Okay, so K-Dash is here.
Here's the thing, like, maybe in terms of fidelity, you might think it's behind Street Fighter V, but I think the art direction is way better.
But, I mean, the thing is, like, I love this camera blur.
Yeah.
This effect on this is really nice. Obviously, we're not going to see much of that in the actual match itself.
Yeah. But the whole thing is, like, when you get to stuff like, I'm charging up my super, when you get to super flashes, like, I guarantee that's a super flash for K-Dash.
Yeah, and Betty Moore.
Oh, no. Oh, wait. Remember.
Betty
Just play it. Just play it. Boom! To the moon!
Oh, man.
Yeah, most of these are super flashes.
Yeah.
So, like, that actually is going to be when you're going to see that, the field of vision blur.
Yeah, and we've got field of vision blur on ass here, too, so...
Yep, okay, and we're seeing a lot of, like, max level 2s.
See, it's like I said, all the animations already just look better. And then
Dude, did they... I mean, I don't know if they're messing around with camera stuff or if they're going to make that super a cinematic for Mai.
Yeah. But I mean, look.
Oh, what's up, High Fight?
But yeah, he was the one talking a little bit earlier. So, oh, come on, Tubo. It's not even that bad, dude. The trailer looks pretty neat so far, dude. But I mean, even just like look at the way that this is animated. Like, it's just, I like the subtlety in the animation.
And honestly, you can just feel Kyo be like, come on, bro.
Right. I'm always a person who's super positive about things, so I'm excited about this. I mean, I like this. I mean, look at the way that, see, this one you can see a lot more clearly the jacket.
Yeah.
The jacket looks really looks nice. It actually has a good, realistic feel to it. Yeah, well, they also said that 1 week from now, there's going to be more stuff coming up. So, we still got a while to go. So, and of course, COVID getting in the way of everything. See, this is waifu mode right here. This is
I know.
True waifu mode here.
I wonder how many Easter eggs are in the backgrounds already.
I don't know.
Like that restaurant right there or something like that. I wonder.
This is going to have to be like desktop wallpaper for me here or something like that, dude. Let's go blue hair. Here's my...
Yeah, and these are all like intros.
Yeah, see, like I said, I love this blur. I love this depth of field effect that they're using here. I think it's nice, so... it's just, it's a nice touch.
Was that a weird jump cut?
No, it was probably just
were you jumping around?
Yeah, I think that was just a YouTube problem too. So, but did you see the blur effect here too?
Yeah, the timing on that's a little weird. Oh man, that's fucking slick.
But look at the blur effect on his face.
Like the heat waves.
Yeah,
That's a good call.
That's kind of neat. Nice. Okay. Mr. K-Dash.
I love the shark bar. I'm just saying that right now.
Which one?
In the background behind K-Dash, you can see like the shark jumping in and out of the restaurant. There.
Oh.
I love it.
Nice.
I would eat there.
Shark. It's just a shark.
I love how his tail is wrapped up in one of the safety rings.
Which one?
On the left where his tail is. He actually has one of like the life preserver rings.
My of course, looking as waifu as ever. I've always been bothered how skinny she is. Like, I don't like the fact that she's so goddamn skinny.
James likes them thick.
It just looks unnatural. She just looks unhealthily skinny. You know what I mean?
Sometimes.
Like, she just looks like she needs some food.
Oh, heck yeah. Better shot of the shark bar.
Oh, yeah. Most important thing.
Oh, yeah.
Shots.
I already
of the
love this
bar.
stage. Shark bar.
I think, what was this one's the 5 seconds? Yeah, this one's the 5 seconds. Okay, there you go. Shark bar.
Already like this stage. The neon open sign's pretty great.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot more life in the backgrounds.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, just look at this. Just look at the way that this looks, right? I mean, obviously this is compressed video on YouTube as well, so it's not even going to look as clear as it probably could.
Yeah, or like it will when it releases kind of thing.
Right, exactly. When we actually get to see this without the compression, it's going to look a lot better too. And
yeah, I mean, honestly, there's a lot of games that look like trash frame by frame.
Right.
And we're doing this, and it looks like some parts of it look better when we're looking at it frame by frame. Like, it's a good thing.
And plus another thing too. I mean, yeah, obviously the visual style is a little more cartoony than maybe some people like, but I like that. I like that though. I'm glad it does that because, you know, they actually are giving it like a style, which is I like. So, ow. Oh, this is where
he's definitely getting built up a lot better in this game.
Like, look at that. That actually looks really cool. It actually looks really nice. So
yeah, I like the blur of the fact where it's coming out of his wrist and where it's kind of merging into him. Like, some of those actually are looking pretty slick.
They're getting close to the classic Shinkiro promo art. That was pseudo-listic,
yeah.
Pseudo-realistic.
Shinkiro's art's it's fantastic, but it's also super fascinating.
Right.
Like, how you can mix those two.
Like, it's interesting because when CVS 1 and CVS 2 first started having them draw the other people's art, great. I actually didn't like Shinkiro's art on the Street Fighter characters. I was always kind of bothered by it, but over time I grew to get used to it, so...
Yeah, it's definitely acquired taste. And I mean, he does have some misses, in all fairness.
Yeah.
But there's also, like, some incredible wins.
Right.
Like, I love almost all, like, the Fatal Fury work.
That was it for this one, right?
I like Shinkiro's Maki, actually, in CVS, too.
Yeah, the Maki was okay. I just like very cartoony, stylized stuff. And, you know, Shinkiro, since CVS 1 and CVS 2, actually kind of drifted a little more cartoony as time went on.
Well, I mean, don't forget, he did the work for Bionic Commando Rearmed.
Right,
which was phenomenal. Like, I love that art.
Here we go. And
then next week...
Of course, we got Samurai Shodown. What's up, Fool T? What's going on?
Hey.
So you can look at this. Skin and the eyes are weird. Yeah, maybe there's something that can kind of tweak that.
Nice.
Just weeks ago. Nice. So here we go. All right. Blah,
so
blah,
now
blah.
deep dive, frame by frame nonsense with Cham Cham.
So I really liked Cham Cham from Sam Show 2. I still want Caffeine Nicotine though. That's like my dream character, but that character probably never coming back. Probably never coming back. So I will not have my breath held for Caffeine Nicotine at all.
I'm personally holding out hope that the last character of the season is Amakusa. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah,
you wrap it up with a boss.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it would have to be Caffeine, like, Nikki.
No, let's go Nico Nico.
Yeah, Caffeine Nico Nico. There you go.
I actually don't want Zankro. But I definitely want Amakusa, and then Mizuki after that. But
DLC, here we go.
But I have like a handful of characters I want, but I think Amakusa is actually the top of the list at this point.
Yeah, there's the claws. As soon as you saw that, you're like, okay, here comes Cham. Mad Cats! Yay!
Hey, that's 3 slashes.
Yeah, I know. But she's adorable.
Precious.
She's adorable. I mean,
and I love her having the prop Tam Tam mask. Like, it's so good.
That's true. I still am surprised they haven't put Genon in the game. What is... I mean, you know what? I think Genon's probably going to be in one of the other two. He has to be. Because he's been in the game. He's like a staple of the game. I mean, Sheepy, I was saying I want Nicotine, but like I was saying, there's no way he shows up unless they find a way to change his name, right? They should call him Caffeine Vape. That's what they should call him.
Actually, I want this now because the memes that would spawn from
that.
I know. Just get this like edgelord millennial version of him.
Yeah, but honestly, like, she's precious, dude. Check her out.
I want to like cuddle her and feed her a cookie.
But she does. I mean, like I said, how does this work canon wise? Because like I don't know how much time was supposed to have taken place between 1 and 2.
Again, like, this game takes place before 1, but it's also a soft reboot, so like, you can kind of do whatever.
And then this is apparently her super. It looks like. But dang, yeah. I mean, it's funny now when it's in 2D art, the boomerang looking gigantic
didn't look as absurd.
Yeah.
And now you're like, oh god,
this actually looks like, what? Wait, is this right? Or did they make it even bigger than it was before, dude?
I think it is bigger, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah. Her boomerang's thick.
Yo, Cham Cham, thick boomerang. So, I mean, this is probably her win pose here.
Where's her boomerang? Does she throw away her boomerang for the SSM and then chase it?
Oh, maybe. She probably has to hit you. Yeah,
she
probably has to hit you with it. She probably has to hit you with it.
Yeah, she definitely looks like she's aged up. Like, she actually looks a little older and significantly taller.
Yeah. But again, you know, this is just a great indication of just how much SNK has got better at their animations, right? I mean,
so yeah, I'm calling it. It's the same as Shizumaru's.
Yeah.
She throws a projectile. If it hits you, then she enters this cinematic.
Yeah, because you're already stunned.
Yeah.
So she stuns you with that.
Yep.
Oh, and she catches it out. Yeah.
And bonk.
There it is, right there. That's exactly.
That's how SSM works.
And
some sort of stagger.
Yeah.
Probably throws it.
You won't see her catch it. It's just gonna magnetize to her hands and the camera change. Yeah, see, it just
this is fine.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll let him go with that. So, and then she comes down. Look at that face, dude.
I'm gonna get you.
She looks so like determined. Dude, the teeth grit. Oh my god, she's adorable, dude.
No, this needs to be your new reaction image. Like, you just need to like screen cap this. Whenever someone says something stupid, you just post this.
Dude, right? I need to turn this into a freaking I need to turn. Oops, that's not the right.
That is not the button you're looking for.
No, I wanted to do it over here because I think I could take a screenshot that way. Anyways, I'll do it later. But I mean, I need to turn that into like an emote or something like that, dude. It would be actually kind of hilarious.
God damn it.
Yeah. What's up?
I am not reading that out loud, but that's funny as shit.
Good job, Nutacon. Good job.
That might be the winner of the night.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap. And then the Isen.
Dude, look how... She's adorable, dude.
Look at them toe beans.
Oh, my God. Yep, there you go. Cham Cham.
Yeah, I like... So the bottom of her dress looks more tattered, while the tiger stripes are, like, gone. They don't even look like tiger stripes anymore. They look more like stains and dirt.
Yeah. Are they actually going to prevent everyone from doing all those Capcom emotes? I wonder if they're actually going to try to take some of those down. I have a funny feeling they have to put that in their new... Like, they released a new media guide thing, and I feel like they have to put that out there so they can ban some of them, you know? Well, there you go, Cham Cham.
Okay, so let's watch the Hibiki reveal, and then we need to talk a little bit.
Okay.
Because there was one major thing that came out of today that we've only glossed over.
Yeah, it's weird how they had all this ice stuff. It feels like...
I mean, it's because it's part of the logo, but, like, it really looked like they were playing up the ice. And I was like, you're not giving me Yuki. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Obari animated short. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, I literally almost, like, shook the table and probably almost knocked the microphone over when I lost my goddamn mind over that.
And
And, like, I definitely know, like, Kitty right now is screaming after that reveal.
Yeah.
I know she is. Like, she went through a Masami Obari art book on stream yesterday. Like, the timing is just...
And there we go, Hibiki, yep. So this is all we got from her, so...
I like the fact that it's, like, it's using old art, but making it in the new style. Like, she looks so unchanged.
Yeah. But like I said, I think this is a smart choice. This is the right choice if they're going to bring someone in there.
Yeah.
Thanks to CVS2.
Yeah.
If CVS2 hadn't existed, it would have been someone else, probably.
Yeah. If it weren't for CVS2, I might have gotten the character I would have wanted.
Right.
But... I'm not upset by any means.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just she's not my first pick for like my personal choices, but she's definitely the smart answer, 100%.
Now, are those generic shadows?
Yes, they are.
Okay. They're not doing that.
Yeah, no.
Thing. Yeah.
The problem is that the audience has gotten too good at figuring it out.
Yeah.
Somebody freaking figured out Warden.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. This is not a leak anymore, Zygon. This is the official
release.
They officially did it now. They officially did it here. So
you can just go to SNK Game on YouTube.
So there you go. Two bald guys. I mean, I hope one of them is Genon. Yeah, Guard Crush. We have no idea.
So that's what I wanted to talk about.
Oh, okay.
Holy
okay.
freaking crap. Guard Crush.
But see, it just all depends on how bad the Guard Crush is, right? Like how.
Well, the thing is that this is Sam Show, where like nothing is safe on block anyway. So there's only so much you can do with it, and if they're adding a whole rebalance to it, that probably means that they're going to then like re-nerf the chip damage on like Charlotte's Stabby Stab, and then make that a Guard Crush move instead. The problem is characters also like Shizu, where that might actually be really problematic. More to a point, though, this is how you like buff Earthquake, by giving him way more Guard Crush.
So Omni, Guard Crush basically was... I want to say Alpha 3 might have been one of the first games that had it. But it's basically when you block too much, you have a separate meter that drains down, and if you block one too many times, you actually go and get opened up. So a lot of games have put it in since then.
A large amount of KOFs have it. Alpha 3 had it.
CVS2 has it.
CVS2 had it.
Yeah.
A couple other Street Fighters have as well.
Oh, I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to remember one of the other ones, because I remember like a couple of games have like a trial for it.
Okay, so KOF had it before Alpha 3 from blocking too much. Okay.
I'm trying to think of other games that have it.
Yeah, because, I mean, the thing about it is, the reason why Guard Crush is intriguing to me is because most of the time people are blocking, you're stabbing away with A's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're just kind of going A. And so is Guard Crush, like, are A's going to barely chip away at it? And now if you block a C, you're going to lose this giant
you know what else?
chunk?
You know what else this is going to do? This is going to raise the value of Just Defend. Because at the very least, you will not take any Guard Crush from it, probably.
You're right.
And you might even refill your guard meter with it. Because, previous games Just Defend healed you. It doesn't heal you in this game, it just negates chip.
Right.
So maybe that'll help you refill your Guard Crush gauge as well.
Yeah, it keeps chip and gives you access to the blowback, right?
Yeah.
But now, here's the question. I mean, like, when we play this game, when people who are playing Samurai Shodown, do we feel like we're missing the Guard Crush? Like, I don't feel like people blocking too much has been a problem in the game, especially because run throw is so annoying.
Well, if they're rebalancing everything, who knows how long that's going to take? I mean, or how long that's going to stay around. But more to the point, this is a good way to buff characters that need help without dramatically changing them. Like, you get like Earthquake, especially, or Wanfu.
God,
giving Wanfu an ass ton of guard crush is actually probably going to go a long way.
Oh, that's true. Now, and honestly, I may have to actually just sign up for Epic Game Store. I've never done it before, so I might just have to do that.
Just so we can parsec it.
Just so I can parsec it, because I'm so sick and tired of not being able to play this. So
I mean, here's the thing. I'm not sure I agree with you with saying it's the slow pace of rounds, but I don't really think blocking is an issue for the most part.
Yeah.
I think this is more just to buff the slow brawler characters and pretty much leave everyone above them unchanged, because like Earthquake and Wanfu are dog shit on every tier list and have been since they launched.
Right. I mean, Earthquake was good at first when people didn't know the game as
exactly.
well.
He's the scrub killer.
Right.
But once you get any good at the game, he falls apart. And then they started releasing more and more characters that just shit on him.
Right.
Like, Basara is not even that good. He still shits all over Earthquake.
Right.
All over him. Because, like, matchup, Earthquake loses his best tool, which is jump.
Because of the uppercut thing, right? So blah, blah, blah. We've done a bunch of crossover characters. I mean, someone in the chat mentioned maybe Mitsurugi. Right, like from Soul Calibur, maybe they'll.
I really hope not.
They'll get a payback kind of thing,
Here's the thing: is that if we get a Soul Calibur guest character in Sam Show, I do not want it to be Mitsurugi. I want it to be Yoshimitsu.
Oh, because he's in everything.
Well,
he's in the 2 SNK games.
All jokes aside, no, it's because he actually is. He's a great brand ambassador for all like the Namco fighting games, and he would actually add a lot more to the game without being like an overlap and without being too bad shit.
I will say this: I hate fighting Yoshimitsu in both
I do too.
games.
I do too.
So fuck Yoshimitsu.
Fuck Yoshimitsu. Don't get me wrong. But on the other hand, if I bring him into my 2D world, then we're gonna. But the thing is, every other character is either way too batshit or way too much overlap.
Right.
And he's a strong brand ambassador for Namco, so I really think that Yoshimitsu is the better answer.
Yeah.
If you were to put a Soul Calibur character in, he's not even the character that like I personally would be excited to play. But it's the Hibiki. He would be the Hibiki answer for Soul Calibur. Is that he's the good ambassador to come over.
Cham Cham's begging for. She's shaping up.
Yeah, people have been asking for Cham Cham since before the first DLC came out.
God, she's adorable in this game, dude. I swear. Her animations are really good. Like we were saying, you could see the improvements in the animation just in this game alone. So
yeah.
On
the other hand, I
put together the box. I put it back together over here already, but I can't do it.
Every single time I watch the SNK streams, I always get jealous of the Vanessa statue.
Ooh, excuse me.
That Vanessa statue is awesome.
This one up here?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I missed my one chance to scoop it up, and I was like, you know what? I can't really afford it right now. I'm gonna hold off, and it just tripled in value like overnight. I'm like, well, fuck.
So update to the battle system. We added a guard crush mechanic, which is something completely new to Samurai. So like I said, the interesting thing about it is what does this add? You know what I mean? Like what does this add to the game?
Personally, I'm hoping they finally nerfed Tam Tam's mash move to make it a guard crush move so it doesn't have to be -8 on block. Fuck you. Very easily. They've worked with Obari before.
Yeah,
they actually are. They still have really like strong ties to Obari. Like they still get along.
What else has Obari done?
He's done a fair amount of a lot of like action anime, a couple mech anime, a lot of sexy and borderline risque anime. Okay. But then he did Fatal Fury motion picture.
Right, because the Fatal Fury motion picture, when I see it, it's a very distinct art style that I've seen from other places.
Yeah,
and so
Voltage Fighter Gao Kaiser is another one of his personal projects.
Does he done Gundam?
Dangayo, he worked with some Gundam, I believe. He did like he's got a couple other things like under his belt. But yeah, just look up Masami Obari. I've been following him on Twitter for like 5-6 years.
Yeah. But yeah, that's cool.
I mean, here's the thing. I will say one thing. I do think this is overdue.
Right. I mean, what's funny was too is we were just talking about SNK earlier, and you said that they were kind of moving away from having like little storylines beforehand and stuff like that. Does that mean he's going to be doing something beforehand? Like,
they said it's a promotional video, so who knows what it could entail. But the one thing I will say, I think this is a little overdue because when King of Fighters Max Impact came out, they did a short anime, like OVA, basically. It was 4 15-minute episodes called Another Day around the Max Impact universe. And the fact that that's the only other time we've gotten KOF anime, and they're waiting till now to work with Obari again, seems a little odd. But, I mean, I'm going to go with better late than never.
Right. And now it's KOF instead of Fatal Fury, right? So.
Yeah, so the opportunities for badassery, because Obari has even done, like, fan art of KOF characters that he's never actually worked on. And so, like, right now, like, I'm probably speak for everyone right now. I'm looking forward to Obari Leona.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
Just saying.
And then preventing weapons from disappearing off stage. So are they just going to make it so that it scrolls back on? You know what I would...
It's probably going to get tossed back onto the stage.
That's what I was going to say, dude. I really want that guy to run in and toss it like the food. Oh, man,
if Kuroko actually runs out and throws it to you, like, that would be funny.
Wasn't Kuroko who was tossing the food and the bombs before, was it?
Fuck if I remember.
Yeah, because if they just got whoever was in Samurai Shodown 2 who runs up and threw the food and the bombs in there, but now he runs in and throws the weapon back on the screen after a fixed amount of time, I think that would be awesome.
Happy New Year,
you know what else actually
James.
that makes me think?
That was a nice KOF trailer.
Yes.
Indeed.
Oh, okay. Hey, someone doing the opposite thing here. Jonathan Bell saying we played in Teppen and I won, so...
We got one.
Yeah.
So that makes me think of something else, though. How is Guard Crush going to be affected by being disarmed? Are you going to take more guard damage?
Oh, that's true, huh? Let's see. Why did they have to use the same stages, though? It makes them look reused, even if it isn't. Which one? Which one are you talking about, Zygon? I'm not. And then
Obari Rio.
What is Jehudi Kai? Which change were we talking about?
Oh, maybe the guard crush.
Oh, maybe the
weapons.
weapons.
The weapon throw.
Yeah, the weapon thing for unarmed situations. Yeah.
I mean, there is the airfield stage in 14, which was in the 14 trailer. I didn't see an airfield stage in the 15 trailer.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, because it was just the beach with the sharks. There's the arena, and...
Oh, I think you watched the KOF.
You might have watched the 14 one by mistake.
Yeah, because they did the 14. Hey, check out, it's 14.
Yeah, that's 14's airfield.
Yeah, this is 14 because this is the 14 special edition coming out that has all the DLC and everything. It's their champion edition. Basically.
More or less. Yeah. $40, you get the game with every ounce of DLC the game had.
Yeah, so this is still 14. But like I said, there's something about the animation on this that just, like I said,
I mean, just getting used to cinematic camera work is a huge change. And that's already been a dramatic improvement.
And I'm not even sure if it's the animation, but it might just be the posing. I don't know. I mean, obviously Naja looks better than a lot of the other characters, right? So,
well, in all fairness, beach stages have been a staple of like Fatal Fury and KOF forever because like it associates with Sound Beach and Fatal Fury.
I mean, if we watch this entire trailer again,
that actually does look like Sound Beach, actually.
If we watch this entire trailer again and just pay attention to the background here, it's Shark.
Dude, I want that arch to say "Welcome to Sound Beach" because it says "Welcome to something."
I know. I mean, hopefully
probably just says the King of Fighters.
It's hopefully it's not the freaking Daytona, the greatest beach in the world, or whatever. Daytona. Yeah, it's so. Oh, something sound.
Oh my God! Is it Sound Beach?
Yeah, there's something sound. That definitely looks like an SOUN to me. That definitely looks like SOUN to me.
Oh man, I really hope.
So what is Sound Beach?
It's like the canonical beach in Southtown where Terry's from.
Oh, okay. Like, and they go there all the time.
Yeah, like every Fatal Fury has a Sound Beach stage.
Yeah, but it definitely looks like it says "Welcome to something sound." I don't know what this says, but that definitely looks like it says "sound." Nice. No, I actually think that this looks a lot better. The animation, like I said, the animation, there's something about it that, you know what it is? It looks weightier and it looks more subtle. Like I think that's my problem with the 14 animations is everything looks like they're punching through no air resistance and their arms have no weight to it. But if you just look at the way his arms drop to the side here in regular motion, you see what I mean? How it feels like he has to like stop it and it
like,
kind of
come on, motherfucker.
Yeah, and it moves a little bit. Like something about that already just feels
less
better.
stilted, less robotic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was using common period already earlier. For going to the frame by frame, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching that arch like a hawk for the rest of the trailer.
I'm just trying to see if there's any more cameos in the background here.
I mean, I'm sure there are, but they're really hard to pick out.
Right.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the girl sitting on that barrel was Shermie. Like, in any other world. Like the thing is, though, is that, like, people are holding out hope that Shermie's going to be in this game.
Right.
I mean, if we get USA Sports Team somehow, I'm 100% on board. Is that Huajai? In front of the car?
I don't know. Looks kind of?
That might be Huajai. Huh.
That's the other Muay Thai guy,
yeah,
right?
the Joe head swap from 13?
Yeah.
Maybe not. Those look like full pants.
He could be wearing full pants. I mean, why
Pants
not?
are for squares.
That's fair.
Paying the electric bills for squares, like pants.
Solomon Grundy want pants too.
Also a great reference for pants.
Although I will say, every time I do see Cammy in pants, I think she looks good in pants.
I also think she looks like a different character, just like Psylocke. Also, like, here's another shot of that arch.
Yeah. It's something sound or something like that.
Maybe it's Southtown Sound Beach.
I was about to say, that's exactly what it says, because this letter looked like a W to me in that other one. It looked like a W. It definitely says Southtown Sound Beach.
I am
Welcome
stoked.
to Southtown Sound Beach. And now not only that, you're stoked because canonically there was a shark restaurant.
Goddamn right. The shark restaurant on Sound Beach. Oh, we in there.
Oh, man.
So now I'm kind of wondering if, like, anywhere in the background you can see the crappy little pier that you would fight on in Real Bout. Like, now I'm like...
we're not sure how that red-haired Leona works because blue-haired Leona's there. Is that...
It looks like Antonov.
I was about to say, that looks like Antonov, right?
But it doesn't... I don't know. I mean, why would he have, like, the tears in the side of his pants? But
I don't know.
Really does look like him. On the other hand...
The one on the left is Terry Rogers.
Oh.
From 3 Count
Okay,
Out.
so he's not the only person to think that. So I'm counting that as confirmation because we have multiple votes.
What's 3 Count Bout?
I'm not the person to ask on this one.
So who's Terry Rogers? So 2 people said that in the chat, right? Okay. I have no idea who that is.
We can look it up because it's not one I really know shit about. Like, I'm aware of it.
Right.
And, like, that's
Oh,
it.
hang on a second. That was really felt like that was a clear shot of the sign right here.
Just before she snags the fan?
No, right here.
Oh,
Welcome
wow.
to
Southtown
Sound Beach. Yeah, as soon as I saw that, I was like, no, that was definitely a clear.
Oh, my God.
That was definitely a clear version of that background. So there you go. The guy on the right of that stage was Master Barnes from 3. It's a wrestling Neo Geo game. So they put all the wrestlers in the ring. So the ring is the 3 Count Bout. Yeah, okay, that's funny.
Yeah. Honestly, I would love for, like, anyone of SNK to be watching this, be like, Jesus, they've already caught this much?
Yeah, I know,
like,
right?
I'm so happy about Sound Beach, dude. You don't even know.
No, because as soon as I saw that, so there for like half a second, I was like, no, that was crisp. I am pausing there.
There is no release date yet, just supposed to be 2021. They want to get it out this year. Okay, that I agree with. A Pow Pow Cafe stage would also be fucking sick.
And then, like
I mean, honestly, if Pow Pow Cafe is just in the background of a stage, I'm on board. But
and that's what I mean. So even in this story mode thing, the way Kyo moves, like I said, there's more weightiness.
The way he drops his arms and they swing back naturally.
Yeah, this is what I mean. There's weightiness to the animation. So
because you're pointing out the same thing with Guilty Gear.
Yeah,
with Giovanna
when her arm went back and came back. I love that kind of feel to it, and that's why it looks really, really good. King of Monsters stage. Dude, if they had it and they're in the background just like fighting, dude, that would be amazing. Dude, me and Cone used to go to the Redlands Mall arcade and play King of the Monsters all the time, dude. Because, Yeah, exactly, John Knight. That's exactly what I mean. The movement is real and fluid. Now that I've looked at it a little bit more, I know exactly what it is about 14, is that nothing looks like it has weight. The animations are where you want them to go, but like
the problem with most of Abel in Street Fighter 4.
Yeah. I mean, it's
no
just like,
weight.
And Sakura in Street Fighter 5, frankly, when she throws you and it looks like the guy just kind of
Or Ryu's donkey kick.
Or Ryu's donkey kick, yeah. But like, I mean, when you saw the punches in KOF, it looked like they were punching through and it didn't require strength for them to punch. It was like, it was fast, but it didn't look like it had the weightiness to it. In fact, it's where a lot of Mortal Kombat's animations.
That was when I was biting my tongue earlier.
Injustice's animations are like that. Is that, like I said, like, honestly, if I did Superman and Injustice, I always said this, right? I would give him the same frame data, but all of his animation would be in the reel. So he would just be, and then all of a sudden the next punch, he's just there, and just give it that weight. You know what I mean? Just give it that kind of thing, and
that's kind of overpowered, though. In all fairness,
yeah.
But it's Superman, so it's okay, right?
Exactly. Oh, I mean, the plot of the movie, though, I mean, is I mean, the game and stuff like that. But I mean, God, I can talk about the graph.
No, you know what would be a sick fucking stage? To actually redo the 95 Neo Geo land, but it's like a holographic stage. Because that place doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
it's a fucking container store.
Is canonically or something like that?
In the real world.
Oh, in the real world.
It actually was a Neo Geo Land arcade at that intersection.
That's right. Yeah.
But just make a little holographic stage, or do it as a mock-up, or depending on what round it is, it goes back to being the container store.
The face that he has at the end is priceless, dude. This face that he has. I mean, he looks at
Benny, you son of a bitch.
I mean, look at the way his eyes just. Yeah, dude. It's just
you son of a bitch.
Like, what the hell is wrong with you, dude?
Boom.
God.
That's
how we started.
I heard it in my own voice. And I was like, please don't do it. Please don't. I like they brought back the same reporter, by the way. The news reporter.
What is that restaurant?
No,
the one on the left. It's something of fighters. Is it?
Oh, no, it's King of Fighters banner.
Oh, it's a King of Fighters banner. I almost thought that was a D.
Oh,
so I was
actually,
like,
you know what? That might be the same bell tower from Mark of the Wolves or Hotaru stage.
Oh, this back here?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I think that actually is.
Because I saw this and I was like, is that a D? Does that say Food of Fighters? Like, that would be the most amazing name for a restaurant. But I'm pretty sure it says King of Fighters here. Just trying to see if because this is
Kung Pao Fighters.
Because this is a clear background, so I'm just trying to see if there's any sort of other little. I mean, I don't know what ant means here, but
I can't see past Nathan.
Yeah, this is.
I have no idea what you're looking at. Hey, tons of fun. Little lunchbox, go on. He took a speaker with him.
This is what I have to deal with all the time with these cats.
Yeah, I definitely need to pull this up on my computer and look at it as a big ass screen and then screen cap it and then zoom in on everything.
I know, right? I mean,
doing it. Ow!
I can full screen it or something like that. So,
well, I mean, wasn't that screwed up on the screen?
It'll screw it up on here. Yeah, I would have to recapture it. So, but it just says ant. There's these ant stickers everywhere.
Antonov.
Oh, that's
which means that at least canonically Antonov's still around.
Oh, okay.
So that's nice.
He hasn't died. They ate almost all of my cheese.
Yeah, you know, the nice little packets of Tillamook you get from Target and stuff. They ate more than half of one of those packages.
They ate 80% of it. Seriously.
Well, I mean, we had 2 slices. You said there were 3 left over. I think it's
2 left over. One of them was lying on the carpet.
Yes.
That one I had to throw away. So.
Yeah, and it's like 10 slices per package.
Yeah, it's this basically package here, and you can see the cheese at the inside. They stomped on it and shit. And
they were cats.
But it's still delicious. So in here, if you want to grab a piece of cheese.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. I think Zarina has a really good shot, actually. I think the entire South America team is golden.
Yeah, but this is definitely this and the ring are the only stages they have.
Okay, so actually, this is one thing to consider is that if these are largely reused 14 models, updated and upgraded, that means most of 14 has a really good shot. It's characters who weren't in 14 were at way bigger risk.
So there was when they changed the view here.
Yeah, I mean, it might have just been a weird thing about picking the wrong palette, but if she actually can install Riot That would be fucking lit.
Or
she has like a soft riot edition.
Because she used to only go red during her supers, right?
Yeah, well, no. She goes red during supers, and she in older games had a full install to go riot, but it cost you half your fucking health.
Oh, okay.
Because she enters OP broken mode kind of thing.
I'm gonna try to see if we can recognize any of those guys in the background this time, but still too.
Yeah.
The girl sitting on the truck looks kind of like Zarina, I think, or.
It would take a hell of a zoom in.
Yeah.
But the thing is that would also involve that they carry riot mode over between rounds, and then keep all her animations.
Right, because that was an intro.
It looked like one anyway.
Yeah, they could definitely be generic, whoever.
Oh, James, have you actually looked at my my banner on Twitter lately?
No.
I found a website that has character model rips from a bunch of different video games, and for when they post the rip, they have to give you a preview image. So it's typically the T-pose of that character.
Oh, right.
So I found Blue Mary's model from the background of Smash Brothers, and so now my banner is just Mary T-posing.
That's funny.
Yeah, and it's the Smash Brothers Mary T-posing, like the layers.
Yeah, well, we obviously didn't talk about whatever the new tag mechanic is in this, but hopefully
the new team construction mechanic.
Yeah, the team construction.
They never said tag.
Like,
let's get that clear. But I'm just the kind of son of a bitch who's hoping that they bring back something from 11. So whatever.
Yeah.
The best.
That is definitely a T-pose right there. Oh, that's funny.
So yeah, I got pretty happy when I saw that.
All right. Okay. Well, there you go. So that's all that there.
Yeah, I mean, even if they just pick the leader mechanic and that's it, like it keeps it, rotation old KOF, but you keep the leader mechanic, I think that would be cool.
Right.
Oh man, if they made tag a secondary mode for no reason, just add that feature? You don't do that to me. Except for the fact you'd never get to play it, because one version would be like the standard and one is the joke fun mode nobody plays.
I don't know why the chat reset like that. I'm confused.
I mean, was it a layout thing or anything like that?
I don't think so. Oh, well.
Yeah, no strikers. Because strikers are either bad or broken, and there's never been a mix of two.
I mean, they could actually try to do it, because, I mean, frankly, before, balance wasn't really a concern in fighting games, right? Like, people really didn't care all that much a long time ago.
It wasn't that long ago. Like, the first KOF with strikers was 99.
Yeah, that's a long time ago, because people
fighting games had existed for 10 years by then.
Right, but I'm saying balance has only been a matter since like 2007, 8, 9, 10, 2011,
I would
12.
say maybe like a hardcore matter, like everyone bitched about it, but it's like
actually
it's
even
always
later
been a
than
factor.
that. I mean, it was really
nobody wanted to play the really bad broken ass games, or we weren't good enough to notice.
Right, but I mean, like, to have companies actually care that much, so
98 is a rebalanced 97.
Yeah, but 98 wasn't balanced, right?
It's way better than you're giving it credit for. Okay, that one I'll hem and haw on. 2000 being a rebalance of 99, because they're both shitty at the balance. They're both jank as fuck.
Because, I mean...
98 is actually pretty good. And 13 is just a fun 12. It's not even a fixed 12. It's a fun 12. Because it fixed almost everything.
It's basically what CVS 2 was to CVS 1. Like, you can tell that the game was released early and it wasn't done yet.
Here's the thing. I like CVS 1, though, for the weird thing of Capcom stuck with SNK's 4-button.
Yeah.
I thought that was fascinating. And I thought, like, CVS 2 going to 6-button, like, it makes sense. But it felt like it lost a little bit of the charm by keeping the 4-button as well.
Yeah.
Like, going to 6 button was the right answer. Don't get me wrong there.
I mean, if you've read my CVS2 fact, you know how I feel about 6 buttons. So,
well, and I mean, me and John Zwando, however you pronounce it, have talked at great lengths about how Rock fucking sucks in every game, and giving him 6 buttons was the only way to make him less terrible. CVS1 also has, I don't care what anyone says, the superior overall soundtrack.
Yeah, and the stages.
The stages are fucking amazing.
I love the shadow on the background stage.
The final fight one. Yeah.
The one in the
and the
alley.
stage intros in general, like the dragon's eye lighting up and it
or
pans
even just,
in.
they actually gave the geese starting background. Yeah.
CVS1's presentation was super. Oh yeah, SNK Heroines was literally 14 models.
Yeah, and to be fair, CVS2 did give us tuna with bacon, which is amazing. So
yeah, but like that's the only thing most people remember from the soundtrack of that is like that, and the Kinderdijk stage are like the only songs I remember from that game. And I have the soundtrack in my car. I listen to it more than I care to admit. I still only remember those 2 songs when I think about it. But like CVS1, oh my god, character select is better than most songs in most games.
So Anti-Particle is just in my CVS2 fact. I just put in capital letters 6 buttons, like at least in 7 places, and every one of my combo facts ended with the phrase "combo is key." I always said at the very end, and remember, combo is the key, because that's what they put in the attract mode for X-Men Children of the Atom. And so when I made the X-Men Children of the Atom combo fact, I wrote "combo is the key" at the end, just for fun, right? And so it became a tradition for me. I put it at the end of all my facts. And so in the CVS2 fact, now I was like, and remember, I love 6 buttons. Oops, I mean, combo is the key is what I put at the end of that. So yeah, I was just super happy about 6 buttons in CVS2.
In terms of predictions for
DualSense feature?
The PS5 controller.
Right.
Okay, what kind of prediction are we talking about for KOF or in general? Because for KOF, it'll probably be fucking nothing.
Right. You can't put anything really in there.
Yeah, like, I mean, and here's the thing, is that most people are going to play it on stick, so why would you put features that you're going to lose?
Right.
And largely this game still feels like it's mostly developed for PS4 and might get better on 5, so there's no reason to add those extra features.
Yeah.
Now that being said, DualSense is fucking sick when you're designing for it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I've heard it's just crazy. Like I heard that demo that comes with the thing, the
Astro's Playroom.
Yeah.
Oh
I've
my
heard
God.
like it like makes you realize that this might be the future of gaming, basically. Kind of thing.
Honestly,
so.
again, like, I mean, I like a lot of the features, but the big one is just the resistance in the trigger. Is the coolest fucking thing.
Yeah, like I think it'll be amazing in racing games, because if you can feel the resistance hitting accelerate and brake, you know, because when your car is going faster and like it'll feel different and stuff, I think that'll be cool.
Yeah, there's no reason to implement DualSense features in a fighting game. Like, literally the only thing you could maybe do is, like, have funny little voice commands on a microphone. Like, Use the touchpad for the character select screen? Sure. Yeah. But you can do that on the 4 anyway if you really wanted.
Yeah, and it's not that great anyway, so... But shoutouts. Thank you, Sarah Death, for the continued subscription.
Which reminds me, though, you know what is a feature I miss? Mortal Kombat turning your character select invisible.
Oh, yeah. Basically, online ranked modes character select, because you can't see who the other person's picking, right? Yeah. They did it in Injustice. Injustice had that as well.
That sounds right.
Yeah, they have.
But I mean, whatever. And, you know, Boons games.
Yeah.
You know, NRS and before NRS, Mortal Kombat,
right.
etc.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Yeah, no predictions right now, Canon Red. But
I would be straight talking out of my ass with random speculation. We could just wait till next week.
Yeah, I think what's the nice thing about this is that obviously they released this trailer as a means to be like, okay, look, here's the graphics. All right. You don't have to worry about it looking like crap anymore.
Which reminds me, I have to just make a post now that's just me screaming sound fucking beach.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you can feel free to retweet me if you want, but yeah, it's just they said that another thing is coming out a week later. Yeah.
So next week we'll probably get more information. I think the original teaser.
Yeah, Evo 2019.
Yeah, it was 2019. So.
I mean, here's the thing: is that they had nothing to show. It's just, hey, we are making it. It's on the way.
Right.
And then 2020 happened.
Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of, like, obviously the graphics aren't mind-blowing, right? Now, here's the thing. I like the graphics because, like I said, there's a style to it. They're keeping the 14's style look to it. I like the
like, art direction.
Yeah, the art direction, cell shading thing, and I'd rather have it look like that. I'd rather have it have art direction than try too hard to make it look realistic, right? Because I hate that crap. And as I was saying,
we've watched that kill a bunch of games over the past few years.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, MVCI. We don't need to talk about that.
Hey, I wasn't going to name names, all right?
But what I'm saying, what I was saying all day so far, is that I feel like the animations are nicer. There's weightiness to the animations, and it looks nice. And so that's what I kind of like about it. Just like I said, they show the King of Fighters 14 thing on this thing, the special one, and as soon as you watch it, something's off about the animations. And as we kept jumping back and forth, I figured out what it was. It's just the sense of weight, the sense of actually having to push your arm to do a punch doesn't exist in 14. Everything in 14 looks like everybody can do everything as quickly and as effortlessly as possible.
I mean, like, I love Angel, and if you watch her close heavy kick, especially on whiff, it definitely looks like that move is going to do exactly what it's going to do, whether the opponent is there or not.
Right, yeah.
So, that being said, though, is that we do have to wait to see, like, the actual combat to see where the, like, hit stop occurs, because that's also going to affect how weighty some of it feels.
Now, Decat, I'm probably guessing that they were trying to push it off a little bit longer just because of the lockdown and the state of emergency in Japan, but the leaks, and then they're like, oh, crap. And so they probably did it this way as opposed to having like an official stream or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, there could be a billion and one reasons, but, you know, they don't really have any obligation to tell us exactly what happened or why. They just, you know, did what they could, and I mean, I'm satisfied.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about the animations, too, is that you can see the progression. If you look at SNK as a whole, and you look at 14's progression through Sam Show, you can definitely see how we got here, because, again, they have the Cham Cham trailer, and Cham Cham is animated amazingly. Like, her animations are really super good, so... but yeah, I think the game looks pretty good so far. So,
if this is your first KOF, how big can you expect the launch roster to be? Probably in the ballpark of 35 to 42-ish.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's almost always been like 12 teams of 3, so like 36 characters, kind of, you know, so probably around there.
Yeah, because you always build a team of 3 or more.
And it's one of the reasons why I also don't think that the game is going to be, you know, obviously, like, I feel like just as in terms of they have to push more characters in there, so it's going to be harder for them to spend as much time on all the characters.
But maybe that's why it's been 2 years of development since the announcement.
Right.
And that they might be trying to squeeze in a little bit more.
And not only that, but if it does turn out to be a real-time tag mechanic, this could be one of the reasons, too, because then they need to load 6 models into memory all at once,
which sounds really dangerous,
right?
And again, like, this, it's not entirely an engine that they'd be used to, so who knows where that's gonna go,
right?
Also, if you bring back Shermie and you don't bring back Yashiro and Chris, that's a mistake. Heroine's got away with it because the other 2 aren't females,
right? I mean, the crazy, so rollback, we can't actually sit here and talk about because they didn't say anything about it, obviously. So we know nothing about whether it's going to be rollback or not. I don't want to make any assumptions. The craziest thing is, though, is like they were like, look, we have rollback in KOF 2002 UM for PlayStation 4 to hold you over for 15. Like, in the sentence, they said, we have rollback netcode to hold you over until you play 15. And, like, that sentence sounds like, would you, if you knew you were coming out with delay-based netcode, would you even have that sentence in there like that?
I mean, yeah. Yeah. You know, but... that's it. We can just really hope that part of the development time and part of them holding out is that they can confidently go rollback.
Yeah.
because that would do so much for this game's like reputation and PR before it's even out.
And who knows? Maybe that does account for a little bit of the delay between the announcement till now. Maybe they actually were like, "Here's this thing," and then they just started seeing all the push for it, and they're like, "Let's."
Well, I mean, and this is an option they've been gearing up for all 2020 because going into like Mark of the Wolves and 97 Global Match and stuff, then eventually UM and Sam Show. You know, older Sam Show.
Sam Show 5, yeah.
It feels like they've really been prototyping, like, how much does this matter?
Right.
And
the sales has spiked on every single one of them.
Every single game. Like, some of those games literally doubled in sales overnight. So we really... I mean, you know, temper expectations a bit, but I don't think it's an actual invalid hope.
Yeah.
I think we actually can genuinely hope for it.
Yeah. Look, John Shendo, basically, that is the best way to put it, dude. If they don't put rollback in 15,
they're making a mistake.
They know.
Yeah.
They will be very aware that as soon as they announce, oh, sorry, it's delay-based netcode, they can expect their sales to plummet. You know, I mean, that's just the sad truth at this point in time. So
yeah, it might be a make or break element entirely. Like, I mean, I'm gonna play the game either way because let's be honest. First off, I'm gonna play KOF either way, and 90% of the time I spend playing a fighting game, it's by myself in training mode or something. But I'm not everybody else. You know, and the inability to play these games online has really affected a lot of games and a lot of people. And, I mean, there are people who literally just haven't been playing fighting games for the past year because you can't play them online. Why bother?
Yeah, I mean, that's us and Sam Show, right? That's me and Eunice.
I mean, that's part of why I put more time into speedrunning.
Right.
Because I'm like, what am I going to do? Play Sam Show online? No.
Freaking Grand Blue, I stopped playing for that reason. Like I said, Uniclair, I would have played a lot more of. Guilty Gear Exert, I would have played a lot more of.
You know, I mean, at least they've... You know, I see. Personally, I'm still wondering. You know, with Arc taking this long to go into rollback, is it them being stubborn? Is it them being lazy? Or are they having really just a lot of fun doing the bare minimum on licensed games?
I mean, to be honest with you, I think it was probably just at the time they did it, they just didn't have the ability to put it in there because it was too late in production and they had the schedule, right?
But I mean, and there's also the fact that like the rollback isn't as relevant to Japan,
right? And
it's more important in America than like anywhere else on the planet because our internet is worse than a lot of places on the planet.
But I mean, even still, that's why it was always really impressive to me that even the producer of Dragon Ball even talked about it on a stream one time. She was like, "We know you guys want rollback, but it's hard to get it in there right now." You know, the fact that they even dared to mention it, I feels like it was we didn't have a choice to do it this way, but here we go. So
I will laugh so hard if Strive has rollback, but then Dungeon Fighter doesn't. That would be the funniest shit.
No, I mean, yeah, it's absolutely right. Hi-Fi, it's absolutely right. If you build the game with rollback in mind, yes. But that's the thing.
Adding it retroactively is a pain.
Rollback netcode, the way I've explained to everybody is that rollback netcode is not like changing from batteries to rechargeable batteries, right? You don't go, here's my game. Boom, here's the netcode. Let me peel off this netcode and put the other netcode in here. Rollback netcode needs to also have the ability for your game to have save states that it can jump back to process the save state as fast as possible so that you can update the game state in one frame. You need to also take into account a lot of different things. So 2D games, not as hard, but for 3D games, if you're in the middle of a cinematic and the camera has shifted, do you snap the camera place? Do you actually subtly move the camera back? Like, you have to make all these very conscious decisions to make it work. Like lighting, for example. Like in a very poorly made rollback development, I feel like if you hit someone and a hit spark flashed and then you changed it to blocking, the flash would still be there. You know what I mean? Like, you would still see the hit spark.
Oh yeah, I'm a huge fan of hit confirming off a block.
Oh yeah.
It's the best.
Exactly. So there's a lot of things like that. So yeah, so in order to make rollback netcode work, and the reason why they can throw it into so many old games as opposed to just being like, okay, let's do this to Exert, because the save state you just requires so much less processing for a lot of the older games because not as much data, the models aren't as complicated, you don't have all these texture.
Let's be honest, like some of those games that are getting the rollback update, the entirety of the screen is less memory than a single character in some modern games.
Right, exactly. And so you can do that. The save state works really well for those, and that's why when Tony Cannon first created it, he created it on it wasn't Fight K, it was before Fight K. What was it? It was a Final Burn, I think he was using.
Oh, Final Burn, yeah.
Yeah,
probably was it?
Those things have save state built into them. That's why he was able to create it, is because he just piggybacked off of the existing save state in those emulators. And so that just tells you, though, how much less memory it takes, is that you can save state something and reload a state like that, right? I mean, that's why it's easier to port back into these older games as opposed to just saying, hey, let's just dump it into Dragon Ball, right?
I'm still waiting on my Optimus Wave KOF 11 port, so... I also wouldn't mind a Battle Coliseum port while we're at it.
Yeah. Oh, NRS devs talking about rollback. Yeah, that was, I think, at the
GDC.
GDC. Yeah. So Melee and Slippy, exactly, because the game now, by today's standards, the GameCube is ancient. So taking the snapshots is a lot easier.
I know you do. I mean, I'm totally on board, but I mean, I definitely want 11 more.
Well, see, Hi-Fi, I feel like that KOF 15 was probably started at a point in time where it was still ambiguous which one you wanted to go with. However, because of that delay between the teaser trailer at EVO and anything we got afterwards, I want to feel like the reason is because they stopped updating the game to really figure out how to shoehorn in the...
Again, I don't think it's an unrealistic hope.
Right. So that's what I think. So that's my hope. And like I said, I think SNK probably knows as much as anybody else now if KOF 15 comes out and they're like, we didn't have time to put in rollback netcode, the game is done. It's like DOA. It's like literally Dead or Alive, right? It's DOA, Dead on Arrival. So
did you really have to do that?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Well, at least you apologize.
Yeah, Strave didn't start with it. Yeah, and they had to change that midway. But again, shout outs to Arxis for even doing that.
Yeah.
You know,
and
because of
resounding
surveys, you know.
That was definitely worth a 6+ month delay on the game. Like 100%, hands down.
Yeah.
Now all they have to do is give me Testament.
Yeah. Dude, my favorite thing is all these people. You know how when Mika was announced, everyone's like, "Oh, I'm so happy for Mika," right?
And then they play against her.
Well, no, what's happened now is everyone's like, "Yeah, put Testament in. Testament's cool." And then AC plus R got rollback, and everyone's like, "Fuck Testament! Never put this character back in a game ever again."
Dude, I remember like when I was playing Reload back in the day, I was maining Testament. I was fighting one of my buddies. He's like, "What the fuck is this bullshit? It's like fighting an entire Mario stage."
I mean, I put the story out there that when I was, because my friend played Testament, and he played Zap. He played all the annoying pieces of shit in the game,
the
right?
jank-ass characters, yeah.
And so, like, I was just sitting there yelling at him. I was like, God damn it, I fucking hate this character, because you gotta, if I get hit by the skull, then I gotta deal with the crows, and then the stupid fucking trees, and the webs that I gotta deal with,
Evil
and everything.
Dead trees.
And third person in the room was like, what the fuck are you talking about? It just sounded like the dumbest thing, because I was like, then you hit with the key, and then all of a sudden the trees are big, and it's just
especially like when he started incorporating the slang, like, I found the burrito.
Yeah, exactly. Barney from the front and Barney from behind, dude. Yeah.
You hit me with "fuck you and your bird." And,
stupid
found
Barney.
the burrito.
Stupid Barney. Oh man.
Found the burrito.
Yep.
The greatest.
No, I mean, Aganok, if you know what you're doing, the issues can never be unsolvable. That's the one thing about programming. Everything will be solvable. That's the way coding works. It's just time and money. That's it. That's all it comes down to.
And you know what the thing is? That SNK has a great advantage because they have developers who are bilingual. They actually have English speakers on the dev team.
Yeah.
So, like, they could make a couple phone calls over here and be like, hey, can we get some pointers?
And not only that, but, I mean, they have a relationship with Code Mystics, obviously.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if they're doing rollback and they're not talking to Code Mystics already, who's doing all these ports and everything like that, and they already know, like, Code Mystics has added rollback to enough games now that SNK, you know, one, should have just used them for this, right? And two, even if they don't, whatever bug they run into, Code Mystics probably has a good idea of what it is.
Yeah,
already.
I mean, you pay them the, like, $400 an hour or whatever for, like, you know, contract or support kind of thing.
Right.
Also, I'm just going to say it out loud because I'm a selfish prick. Speaking of announcers, I want Harumi Ikoma to come back as the game announcer.
Who was that? Which
the
one?
voice of Mary was also the announcer for, like, 97, 98, 11.
Okay. The round one fight that they.
Hey, bosses, Yamazaki.
Yeah. Yeah. Code
But
Mystics.
she's the voice of Mary and King and Charlotte and previously Nakaruru and like half the females in KOF, really.
Like, honestly, Code Mystics, that should just be their resume now. Like, hire us to put rollback netcode in your old games or even some of your new games.
Yeah, we will fix your netcode.
Yeah.
Call us today, 1-800.
Ready, go.
It's not even a cheat. It's not a cheat.
What the hell is that?
So in Real Bout, there were ring outs. If you were Mary and you did like double ring out, she would pop up out of the water, out of the pier. She was topless. But only in the original Japanese release in the arcade of Real Bout 1.
Like straight up nudity, basically?
Straight up topless.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I have the censored version of that as one of my stream alerts. This shit's hilarious.
Oh my god. Back when they...
Yeah, and it's definitely not even a cheat, though.
Yeah.
It's definitely intentionally in the game.
Back when they used to be able to get away with shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be surprised how many, like, nip slips are in fighting games throughout the years. Guilty Gear Reload Eno has a few of them.
Oh, really?
And there's one frame of Mai Shiranui in old KOFs that's super questionable.
Hey, Oro shows his balls in Third Strike, right?
That's the running theory, anyway.
Yeah. No, it's not even a theory, dude. I mean, you just look at it. I mean, come on. And then, of course, there's Seeger's explosion in Sam Show 2, right? So...
God, I don't even remember what that looks like. I literally haven't played Sam Show 2 since, like, 98.
No, everyone always wanted to kill on that frame because then you could basically see, like... I mean, it's
Bits.
not really a naked girl, but, like, it's kind of... It basically is.
Well, if Oro... it depends. Is Oro going to have both hands?
Well, he's going to be holding the turtle the whole time.
So, like, I don't know. It depends on how much more reserved he is if he has to, you know, deal with things.
I mean, that's the coolest part is, like, I was always like, man, I always said that if they brought back Oro and they did one thing, he would be my favorite character. Is that if you fought like this and you jumped over him, they gave him a skippable animation where he just was just
like...
Yeah,
a little flourish animation.
Yeah, like if they did that. But if they just make it so he holds a turtle the whole entire time and that's their explanation.
On board. Yeah,
yeah,
no, I'm really looking forward to the rest of that season.
Yeah.
Which this has definitely just evolved into overall fighting game talk, I think. And this is totally fine.
You can't even really see it. It's too small on this thing, so... But you could see that there's kind of this chick in the explosion, right? So,
oh, wow. Yeah. I see. Yeah, okay.
It's always been there, and I've seen it a million times.
Yeah, again, like, my overall knowledge of Sam Show 2 and Seeger is, like, minimal.
Yeah, Sam Show 2 was one of my favorite.
Honestly, I probably could stare at this for, like, an hour, and I wouldn't have hardly noticed it.
Right. So that's one frame of the explosion right there. Is one frame of the explosion.
It's like a fire goddess.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
It's not really topless. But,
No, that's definitely one of those, like, bikini armor chest plate things.
Yeah. Oh, shoot, someone did something and I couldn't see it.
You hid your own alert.
Yeah, exactly.
Was that, like, a sub? Follow?
Something like that.
It's the one with the laughing.
That was, right now, Grandma Boo with the subscription. Thank you. Thank you, Grandma Boo.
Thank you, Grandma
Appreciate
Boo.
it. Grandma Boo. It does sound like the name of a special move. Grandma Boo.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's an homage to something misheard from a special move.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like Darune's grabs. Brahma Bomb.
Oh, yeah. Brahma Bomb.
I really hope that he just comes in and is like,
also,
that's actually what the name is from, yes.
Seeger had the move where he grabbed your legs and then like he did all this stuff. Like his arm reached out and it always sounded like he said cheeky monkey. Cheeky monkey.
I mean, that's actually possible.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the inside joke, was the Hrunta, because I forgot why.
Homage from being old, having 4 children, and then having them, and then having... So you're literally a grandma.
Oh, dang. Okay. Shout-outs to Grandma Boo.
Shout-outs to grandmas.
Yeah. Oh, man. Here, kitty cat, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here, kitty cat's a classic.
Here, kitty cat. Here, kitty cat. I did not know what the hell she was saying. I was like, that is 100% here, kitty cat. Like, there's no way. But I've definitely heard a lot of really funny things, like Power Geyser. One of my roommates thought, he said, I want pizza. I want pizza!
I want pizza!
Yeah, and then someone thought...
Oh, don't forget also Smash Brothers, Ike. Great pizza!
Yeah, John Tesh minus Josh was Hrunta. I don't know why that happened, but Hrunta sounded like a name of a special move for us.
I mean, isn't that just DJ's double dread kick? Oonha!
There was, oh god, what was the other one? Oh yeah,
can of Sprite.
Yeah, can of Sprite, can of Sprite, can of Sprite, and then someone
and 10 and 2.
Someone thought
10 and 2.
I've never heard that one before. Yeah. No, okay,
Cannon drill sounds like driving instructions. Keep your hands at 10 and 2.
No, bad kitty. No more cheese for you. What was it? Someone thought Tiger Shot sounded like fire truck. Fire truck.
I've also heard fire truck. Tire soap.
Tire soap.
Like you can wash your car. Tire soap.
No, who says that, Zygon? Because everyone always says about Yun when he hits you with the super, snap the condom on.
What the fuck? I've never heard that one. Oh. So the Bolt one, like when Strange was revealed, I was ripping on that. I made a video explaining Strange, and I had like 3 different visual gags every time I said Baltok. Every time.
Yeah, I think it was a Street Fighter 4, his Ultra. That's what it sounds like he says. I see if I can find like videos of it. Hi.
Hope you like that.
Street Fighter 4 Yun Ultra combos. Let's see. Come on.
All character Ultra combos 1 and 2.
Where is? Oh yeah.
And then you just jump to Yun.
Yeah.
Hope you like this. Well, I mean, it has timestamps, but not linked ones.
I mean, they're in alphabetical, so that's not actually, it might be the Japanese.
Get the new iPhone 12 on Spectrum Mobile's 5G, and boom!
That's the other English one too.
It's so bad.
It's just like Akuma's American voice where he does Raging Demon in this game. Sounds like he says, "I want sausages." I want sausages.
My friend always made fun of you cannot hit what you cannot see.
Oh yeah.
Like how much it sounds like a Cinnamon Toast Crunch commercial.
Yeah, I need the English voices. I need the English voices. Yeah.
That's also the Japanese.
Yeah.
Hope you like this! Get ready!
I can't remember what made him say it. Does anybody remember where?
Well, you got Ultra 2 still.
Can't stand up to my company. Time to show off.
from now.
Oh, it's on his third strike line?
Is a win quote? Oh, it's a win quote. Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. Okay, okay.
That makes sense. You'd probably see his win quotes more than you'd even see him do an Ultra.
Yeah, I know, right?
Fucking character.
God, what a stupid character. Yeah, Honda really does sounds like he says F them up. Oh, man. But yeah, the I want sausages is ridiculous.
I want sausages. Or just die by sausages. Yeah, and then just jump to. Yeah. I like how I just inadvertently puckered a little bit, seeing the word.
Prepare yourself. I want sausages.
I want sausages. Like.
I want sausages.
Buy my sausages. But still, nothing is ever going to be as good as I found the burrito Testament. That's still my favorite.
I actually hadn't heard that one
It's
before.
his Master of Puppets, the Key Super.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
You honestly probably could just find a sound test even.
Probably.
Gravedigger or
no, it's gonna have too much
Poison
commentary,
Damage.
so I would say get out of this
Heavy
one.
Slash is Master of Puppets.
Is this one?
Or the Key Super.
Yeah,
if the
that's the
Super
super.
connects, it'll give Testament 3 voodoo dolls.
So you can't even hear his audio.
Double quarter circle forward heavy
Yeah,
slash.
you're not even gonna see it. Yeah.
So yeah, to see if there's like a sound test or anything.
Guilty Gear X. Oh, you have to download this one.
Oh
so.
wow, that website. Yeah, that's what I was about to look at.
Hey guys, Gear Project here. I'm about to embark on a.
Oh, this is Exert anyway, so okay, never mind. All right. Yeah, there was a new trailer that just came out for that. Let me get back to this over here for you. I'll paste it in the chat. There you go. There's not much to see. We dissected it little by little, but they said that they're going to reveal another one next week. So there you go. Okay. Anyways,
this is so sad. I really want you to hear this.
Actually, you know what? Hang on. Is there a sound test in the game?
There is. Or, yeah, there is. At least in older ones. You should be fine here. Just straight up opening up accent core, huh? Yeah, private sound. You should be just even just Testament Type A should have it. You press OK in it, and then private voice.
幸せそうで安心したぞ。見失うなよ。
Yeah, it's gonna be a
ここがお
while.
前の居場所だ。
Like, you can probably work backwards.
私に勝てると思うのか。ここから先には行かせない。そう。
Back.
本気にさせたな。手加減はしない。もうじゃよ。致し方ない。読めている。やるな。もらいすぎたか。もう会うこともないだろう。天外の地として楽しませてくれる。なるほど。浅ましい真似を。限界を引き出せ。ここで尽きるわけには。程度が知れる。ふん。おとなしく聞け。そら。はっ。なんだと 目障りだ。セブンスサイン。多少遊びすぎた。マスターオブパペット。
That was Master the Puppeto. Is that the one? What does he say? I think it sounds like.
I found the burrito.
Master of Puppet. Master of Puppet.
It's worse in game when you have a little bit of music over it, and it's just like, I found the burrito.
Master of Puppet.
Try Testament B, so if we don't sound 10. No, private sound. Change it to the Testament type B.
Oh no, I'm trying to stop the music here. I don't know.
You should be able to just click the same song. Oh no, B's. Whatever B is, not background music.
Repeat all. Stop.
There you go. Okay, Testament B. Try that. And then sound 10. Maybe not.
Nightmare Circular. Oh!
What is the difference between Type A and Type B and all that?
They randomly rotate like which ones you get, because like you can actually do Venom. And he does the Dark Angels move, the dark, which is the giant orb fireball. They'd be like Dark Angel, and then Type B is Dark Angel, and then Type C is and I have no idea what the fuck he says. I'm bothered by the fact that like it's hard to tell them out of order.
Right. It reminds me of Dimitri, because like when you activated his Dark Force was called Batmaster, and we were always like, that is the silliest name for a move, right? And he actually says that. He says, I am Batmaster, and like we never could understand it at all. So
Mustard Potato.
Mustard Potato. Trevor Hoffman, yes. One of the old Guilty Gears, he had the move. Trevor Hoffman's the name of a baseball player, and he had the move where he like jumped behind you and stabbed you, and it sounded like Trevor Hoffman. That's like what my friend always called it, and it's one of the older ones. I don't know if it actually exists in this one still. Trevor Hoffman.
Yep. Yeah.
あの CD 罪深いあんたのは刺激的さ
What's up?
This is a great stream.
いやちょ落ちなせいやだっけー冷や汗出てるぜそれよ天国へご招待だいやはどこ見てんのさ負けちゃうよ
Is that the voice of Kon from Bleach?
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
I'm sure
突き上げるぜは見えてんだよいい感じだろあったまりなしっかり防ぎなよ
No, I didn't finish doing that. Because like I said, yesterday I didn't want to do anything yesterday.
この写真見てよ旦那の子供じ払わないでくれよあんたのもね大好きだひょおもちゃは隠し技だぜ回すぜ決まった注意1秒けくらいな気分はどうだ夢見心地だろ借り上げ決定資格はないってばしゃ見てやがれもう一枚お見通しさ勉強になったろこいつで決める Have a nice day なじゃあ
Nice day.
いいでひゅきゃあらよ反応できるかい重いなあんた
Are you talking about the puzzle box cone, or because you said snack box?
Oh, the controller, the new arcade stick thingy that came out. It's a hitbox that's like this big.
Oh, I haven't even seen anything about that. I don't even know what that is.
My favorite picture of the snack box so far is finding out you can store it inside a TE2 with no issue.
Really?
Yeah. That was my favorite so far.
Oh, it's one of these ones. Okay.
Yeah, ultra low profile.
Yeah. Super flat. And it's almost, dang, it's like almost as big as that Mad Cat's keychain too, or something. Oh no, that's just its own keychain. But still an idea of how big it is.
It's pretty tiny.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it, actually. I don't know anything about that thing.
Have you all seen that picture of putting it inside the TE2? It is the funniest thing.
I'm trying to see if I can find a picture of that.
It was on Twitter. I might have retweeted it even.
It's amazing, actually. is. So, yeah, it's just...
I'm looking through my stuff right now.
Okay. Oh, so someone, Grinning Oni says that so far it's very positive. Oh, because Grinning Oni is like, got the new, and my snack box macro. Oh, he actually got it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
The cord is pretty short.
That reminds me.
Uh-huh.
James, I'm going to DM you something
okay.
so that you can look at it and potentially share it on your Twitter or whatever.
Okay.
And it's the collector's edition of the O2 or the
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh my god. There you go.
Just doing this over here just so I can show John the picture of the snack box. Oh, he actually just got it. Never mind. He actually has one now. Okay. Yeah, actually, that seems like a really nice thing just for traveling, you know, especially if you can get used to it. That's always the biggest issue, right? But I can just show people on stream what the snack box looks like here. So, in comparison size to the dragon, basically. Oh, jeez. Like, it's almost like it was designed for that, right?
It's uncanny. Here, I'll share this to you as well if you want to show that on stream because that shit's too funny.
Yeah, go for it. That's really funny. Where did you do that on?
What, your DMs?
Oh, there it is. Okay, I just had to refresh.
Yeah, so you got the KOF 14 Ultimate Edition collector set and that photo. It's too good.
Dude, that's funny, dude. I can't believe that fits in there like that. It's like I said, it's almost like it's designed for it, dude.
Yeah, it fits a little too well.
Yeah. It's like, can we make this happen just so we can make that picture to prove a point? I mean, look at that. That thing just fits in there perfectly, dude. I don't know if it'll close just because the buttons and everything.
It does not look that deep.
Yeah.
Honestly. I think it'll close. I think it's fully operable.
To our fully operational snack box controller.
Oh, hell yeah. You actually have ice cubes.
I think it's really funny, though, that everything is called something box now thanks to the Hitbox controller. Interesting.
You still remember when we used to see Dustin at Wednesday Night Fights with his first prototype Hitbox?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Memories.
I still want my original Hitbox back. I don't know if David's going to be able to put that together for me again, but I didn't know he was going to take it apart. I thought he was just going to use it for reference. Tiger hamburger instead of tiger uppercut.
Dude, I mean, especially in, what was it, SVC Chaos, where it's like,
oh, man.
Sounded like you had to hork someone.
Tiger uppercut. Okay. Anyways, I don't know if there's anything left that you want to say or talk about or anything like that. So
I think just saying thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Thanks for going on this wild adventure of SNK reveals and bullshittery with us and
I know,
hilarious
right?
sound effects.
Having fun and just talking about old SNK games and stuff like that and analyzing KFC console.
Dude, again, I still can't get over Sound Beach. I'm so stoked
Oh,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I was
Southtown
kind of
Sound Beach.
joking that it was going to be
Yeah,
Sound Beach, and then we're like, oh god, it really is.
I was like, wait, no, that actually
Proved
looks like
it.
it says Sound Beach, and then we found that one screen. So
yeah, dude, I'm so freaking happy.
Yeah.
Like, I do want to like get a really good screenshot of it tonight and just like I'm gonna make that my new banner. I think. Like, nice. I mean, I love the T-posing Mary and all, but I should just put the T-posing Mary in front of it. What am I talking about?
There you go. You get the best of both worlds, dude.
T-posing Mary chilling on Sound Beach. Done. Perfect.
She's actually just bouncing on a surfboard or something.
Yes, that's what it is. I
what
promise.
Yeah, absolutely. So, oh my god. Photoshop is a wonderful thing, man. What would we do without Photoshop? But yeah, I don't know if anybody else has any questions or anything like that. I mean, hell, I might even try to jump back on later on tonight just to play some Celeste again or something like that.
Which reminds me, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night's classic mode comes out in like a week.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh my god,
okay.
I'm so stoked.
Okay.
Just turn it into Castlevania 4.
I mean, you guys don't know, Olaf's been speedrunning Bloodstained. He's now in Zangetsu mode.
The Zangetsu mode.
And he's actually number 2 in the world now.
Woo,
so.
And shoutouts to Blacktastic for giving me some pointers and helping me out. And if you're watching GDQ, Saturday, I believe, is his run of Curse of the Moon 2 on Ultimate mode.
Yeah.
So... make sure to give him a follow and give him a shout out because he's doing the hard shit.
Right. And it's just the one Japanese guy who has the most ridiculous.
Yeah, Bane, who's like the walking tool assist in speedrun because he has like the #1 time on everything, and he's like a full minute ahead of everyone else. It's ludicrous.
Let's hope he's not getting doctored stuff like freaking that one guy, from the 2600 days, dude.
Dude, you know what's actually fun? Like, it's a really dark rabbit hole. Is go on YouTube and watch videos of speedruns being proven as cheated. Like it's all like there's just channels and videos and stuff of disproven speedruns. They're amazing, especially like the amount of like forensic shit they go into.
When they found out that what's his face was doing the emulated versions of Donkey Kong, it was by frame on how the sprites showed up in terms of emulator versus arcade cabinet, and they figured that out, dude. It was really crazy.
Yeah, one Cluster Truck one I just watched. They only found out that it was a cheated run by inadvertently triggering a bug with your cursor. So there's a cursor bug that it plays the animation on your cursor as if you have a certain item equipped, but you don't have it equipped. And that guy accidentally triggered that bug and left it on. And so then the guy reviewing the footage was able to then trigger the bug and match the cursors and found out that the cursor wasn't matching up where it was supposed to.
Really?
The craziest fucking breakdown.
Dang.
Yeah, it like full blown like deep forensic dives to find these like all these things of like disproving world record runs that are bullshit.
That's actually kind of sick, but
it's amazing.
What actually sucks about it the most though is just how much people want to just make these fakes. Like, do you really feel good about yourself getting on these leaderboards through a dishonest run, Like,
I mean, here's the thing, is I think from a psychological level, it's very similar to one of my favorite things Hell Pockets has ever said, which is, I'm not going to win, I'm going to make other people lose.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of where it is for these speedrunning guys, is that they want to see the #1. They want to, beat everyone else down, but they don't actually want to work at it, and they don't care if they earned it.
Right, yeah.
I mean, look at how many people were on Flappy Bird with 9 trillion points. Nobody fucking cares about earning it. They just want to see big numbers and pretend that they're theirs.
Or just to be a griefer kind of thing, yeah. I mean, that's what it was. Todd Rogers, the dragster controversy and stuff, that they've tool assisted the game and they cannot get the same score that he got on dragster on the Atari 2600. And then they found out everything that he's been, like a whole bunch of things he did were all fraudulent, and it was because the judge who inputted all of his scores was his friend. And so he just went, no one's sure if it was collusion or if he just trusted him because of that, and all that stuff like that. I don't know the full story behind it, but all the stuff that he did back then all turned out to be basically bullshit.
But here's the thing, is that if someone puts that much time in, then they probably should know better, that they know they should earn it. They don't just deserve it for no reason.
Well, the weird thing about it, the Todd Rogers one, I mean, this was back in the 20s.
I'm just replying
to it. Okay, yeah.
That they deserve better time. Like,
right,
no.
Yeah. Yeah, the time that Todd Rogers submitted is literally impossible. They have
because some like frame roll stuff where you literally can't have that time match up or something.
No, there's only a certain way. There's only a maximum time that you could finish the track with the most optimal tool assisted inputs. They've tried everything, and they asked him to explain it, and he was like, "I just felt it," and it was all that bullshit, right?
Yeah, so it was just actual fraudulence.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it was like there was a combo video maker that released these Super Turbo combo videos, right? And
I vaguely remember.
And there was all these combos in there that were like literally impossible, right? And so me and Madge were like, look, we're not calling you out. Just tell us how you did it. And he was like, I just did this and it accidentally happened. And I was like, oh, cool. And like, Maz is like, look, just explain how you did it, right? I don't even care if it turns out it's tool assisted. I just want to know how you did it. Pretty sure it was just a hacked version where there was no charge time for anything.
Oh, jeez.
So, because he was just doing stuff like Balrog, kick rush into super, you know, just like, and doing like all these things that just like were not possible. Like, Madge has a whole bunch of combos where he does Sonic Boom into Flash Kick. But he will tell you every single way that he did it and exactly how he'll show you the inputs that he put into the frame MAME emulator that we had that you could reproduce it.
To this day, one of my favorite combo videos is the one of Marvel 2 where they pause strategically to change the frame skip timing. Like, that shit's genius.
Yeah, you just see the combo go really fast.
Because the combo is impossible otherwise. Like, brilliant.
Yeah, you can perfectly, someone decompiled the game. You can perfectly accelerate basically and ran optimal in Excel. And yeah, literally no way that Todd Rogers could have got that score. And there was just, I mean, and then they basically went back. There was even a game that he gave the score of like 999999 or whatever it was. And the game only could let you score in increments of like 5. And so, like, once it got to, like, 99950, like, it doesn't even go up anymore.
Oh, it didn't even overroll?
Yeah, it didn't, like, nothing. So, like, clearly there was no way he could have gotten that score.
I mean, one of my favorite things ever was I was working in QA, and I was playing a mini game, and I ended up crashing the game because I had too high of a score. So that became a fix. But it's like, you know, if you're going to make those kind of claims, then you have to prove that it's going to work, that it doesn't crash, it doesn't overflow, that it doesn't do this.
There was a Atari 2600 pinball where if you held the button, you could pretend like you're tilting the machine or whatever like that. And there was one of these things that you could bounce up and down through, and basically you could get so good at the timing of not actually tilting the machine to just keep it going in there almost infinitely. And I'm guessing it was probably over 256 times, because if you did it and you lost the ball, it would afterwards count how many times you went through and give you points for it. And like one time I did it for so long that afterwards, like as it was counting down, like it just like froze and like it just stopped into a weird place.
Yeah, it's always funny to me when these companies and games, whatever, they program in these high score counters, and then they're always like one digit short of what they needed to be.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy to me. I remember there was a Zelda speedrun. I remember someone watching, like someone disprove that they did something, and it was just like,
it's a great rabbit hole.
Yeah, they didn't verify enough at the time before publishing. Yeah, basically it's just, I mean, it was 1983. What the hell were you going to do? I mean, even recording it on a VHS was probably hard at the time, right? So
I mean, yeah, because I mean, you still had to worry, should I put it on Betamax?
Yeah, right? I mean, the closest we had was the guy who sat there and chiseled every frame into the stone blocks and stuff.
I wonder how he's doing.
I heard his arms are not doing too well right now.
That or he's like, actually, I'm still healing, but they're like this big. They're like
I know. He's like, rrr. Oh man, but yeah, it's crazy how it's just weird how it is.
What's up, Nothing Excess?
Yeah, what's up, Andres? Like it's actually, I only have 2 Activision patches. I have the Frostbite one that I got, and then I think my brother got a Keystone Capers one. I believe those are the only ones that I have, and I do have them at home. I
mean, so. I worked at Activision, so I think I have an unofficial Purple Heart.
A Purple Heart?
Yeah.
Like the military thing?
Yes.
Why is that?
Have you? Okay, here's the thing. If you ever go onto the Trenches of Penny Arcade and you look up their stories from the Trenches, which is just all horror stories from QA, like almost half of them are Activision.
Oh, jeez. I don't know if Cohen saw my tweet, but like, it's so funny that like They Might Be Giants only recently released a song called "Hate the Villanelle," and the villanelle is a form of poem. Right? I think you saw my tweets about this, right? And so they just had a song called "Hate the Villanelle." It's in perfect villanelle format and stuff. And I was like, "What is a villanelle?" I like didn't even know.
And then you actually had already done that.
And then I went through my closet, was looking at stuff, and I had written a villanelle about They Might Be Giants in 1994. And I was like, what the hell? They actually retweeted it, and it was actually really cool. They Might Be Giants actually retweeted it, which was
good. Okay,
sick.
Good. Because when I read it, they hadn't yet. And I was like, these motherfuckers better do it.
Yeah, and they did. And one person actually responded. They're like, well, I've been wanting to write a villanelle for They Might Be Giants now for years, and I could scratch that off my list. Yeah, dude. Yeah, they retweeted it. You can actually, if you check their account, they retweeted it. But I also found this at home too. This is not what I was actually looking for. This is a flyer from Castle Park.
It sounds like a Sonic stage.
It's a miniature golf.
Close enough.
Miniature golf arcade place.
Yeah.
And
like Golfland, etc.
Yeah, official rules, Winter Video Olympics. And it says each player must register prior to the event. Each player must purchase a $5 speed loader entry fee. After each round, players must deposit another. This was the very first Street Fighter II tournament I've ever entered.
Huh.
And that was at the Castle Park, where me and my brother and our friend Chan, we won first, second, and third place at. And there was only one other guy that had the potential to beat us, and I kind of did him dirty. Because I had just discovered about Honda's light headbutt being invincible, and so I was a Honda main at that time because he was not a popular character and stuff. So I was a Honda main, and I was playing him, and then I was like, yeah, but the problem is Honda loses to Shodos, right? Because you can't get past the fireball trap. And I knew that Dalsum blew up Shodos, right? And so I was playing Honda the whole tournament, and that guy was standing kind of behind me. And I was talking to either my brother or our other friend Chan, and I said very loudly, I was like, Honda cannot beat Shodos. And then we went, and I had to play him.
Immediately picked a Shodo.
I went to Honda. I hovered over Honda. He picked a Shodo, and I immediately went to Dalsum. And he looked so pissed. And then I just basically killed him with Dalsum.
That's what he gets. You didn't do him dirty because he was like, I'm going to eavesdrop and I'm going to do my best to scout everything out. And fuck that guy.
But I got third place.
Dude, Watson farting is way dirtier than that.
Yeah, it's true.
Come on.
Eating the bean burritos.
Yeah.
But I honestly, I got third, my brother got second, and our friend Chan got first place. So yeah, that was really funny. And I still say that Chan's little brother is the one who discovered the handcuffs glitch. Because he was telling us about it. He's like, I think I just threw Guile's comb or something. And we were like, you're full of shit or whatever. And then he showed it to us one time and we were like, what the fuck? And then he was the one who showed it to the Pico Rivera guys. And the Pico Riveras were Tomo and everybody played. And it spread throughout there. So I still swear I know the guy who first found the handcuffs because him and Chan lived across the street from the arcade that we played Street Fighter II at. That's how we met him, is because we found him there. And basically, his name was Ka, but we called him Squeaky because his voice always sounded like he was hitting puberty the entire time. And so, but basically all he would do is go across the street and play against the arcade all day. And so he would just do shit and stuff would happen. But he was younger than all of us, so we thought he was full of shit when he was making all this stuff.
Hey, but you know what? He proved it. He showed
he showed us. We were like, wait, what?
And I bet you didn't doubt him again for 2 years.
Yeah, something like that. I thought the funniest thing too was it wasn't him, but it was one of my friends, Eric Tetley. Who was one of the Mortal Kombat guys. And the guy I
actually remember that name.
I actually helped him get into Symantec at one point, so we were even co-workers for a while. He's at Google now, but his little brother, whose name is Justin Tetley, who we called TJ. Who knows why it was backwards? Whatever.
Because dyslexia.
Yeah, but it was funny. We all gathered. So one of our friends, Roger, he's the guy who had the hyper fighting machine in his house during the prime of hyper fighting.
Jesus.
And so we would go to his house during the summer and play all the time. And so that's how I got good at Street Fighter, was by playing there, right?
Which explains why you have such a soft spot for hyper fighting,
yeah,
too.
Exactly. And so we would play at his house all the time. TJ was there, everybody was there, a guy named Marco was there, Chan would play there, and everybody. Well, as the years went on, we all kept playing other things. TJ never did. He just stopped at hyper fighting, right? And then years later, Eric got the hyper fighting machine from Roger. So he actually got it.
Aww.
And we did this gathering where we all showed up and TJ showed up. Like it was the whole gang coming back together. And all of us were playing. You could tell how like we were rusty and we forgot stuff. But TJ came in, was like doing everything that he did before because he didn't unlearn anything by any modern fighting games. He would do stuff and we were like, shit, we forgot about that strategy, you know? Nice. And it was just like, it was really crazy, dude. It was kind of cool. You know, Golfland, I'm sorry, not Golfland, but Castle Park was an amazing, amazing place. Although, that is one of the places where Eric Tetley almost got, like, stabbed or something like that because he was too good at MK2. It was there that he actually found Pong Combat by accident because it requires, like, a 50 win streak or something like that, and he just beat everybody, and Pong Combat came on, and everyone was like, what the hell? But, like, one point he was beating everybody, and the guy sat down next to him. He's like, I'm winning the next match, right? And, like, opened his coat, and there's a gun or a knife in there or something like that.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Tetley was like, yeah, and he lost, and he just, like, left the arcade.
Yeah, which, like, that's just... Really?
Yeah, I know, right? Those are the people that put their score up on the speed runs, dude. They just want to win, dude. But
over 50 cents.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, is that you just threatened to murder someone over 50 cents.
Yep, exactly. It's so dumb,
gross.
Dude.
It's
so
gross.
Though that is definitely the dark side of arcades, man. That was definitely the dark side of arcades.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the dark side of arcades is that people who aren't necessarily gamers are also going to take part. You know, you see a lot of weird shit in like old arcades from people who normally wouldn't be in an arcade. They just had nothing better to do.
I mean, that was my story of the Magic Mountain arcade where I went to go play MVC1, and I was with my friend Jason, you know, me and Cone's friend Jason, and I went to go play it just for fun, and then jab, forward, and fierce didn't work. None of those buttons worked. Only short, strong, and roundhouse worked. So I picked the Wolverine so I could do super jump, strong, drill claw still, and still drill claw and everything. Some guy challenges me, and I beat him with 3 buttons. And then after he loses, he just looks at his girlfriend and is like, I could have beat him if I wanted to. Well, they walked away, and I was just like, I didn't have 3 of my buttons, motherfucker, dude. And I still whooped your ass, dude. I had to make up gambit combos on the fly. I just did low short, low roundhouse into the strong Cajun slash, which OTG'd and comboed. That was the best I could do because I couldn't launch with him. At least Wolverine I could launch because I had a roundhouse. I had a heavy kick.
Wow.
Oh, man. It's too funny. Ah, God.
Anyways.
Yeah.
I think it's about that time to wrap it up.
We've been doing 2 hours already, so all right. I'm gonna call it a night, and then what I'll probably do, like I said, maybe I'll do some Celeste later on because I still need to beat all that backlog so I can finally get to FF7 remake and stuff. So, because I definitely wanted to do that in December, I just never got to it. So I've also got your Mario Maker as well. The story mode would be cool to do. So. When KOF 15 comes out, and when they say that they have rollback netcode, you know, maybe we can play from here to Florida, Andres. So there you go.
Well, I mean, if not, I mean, at least you're gonna have to put up with me because I'm gonna make you play.
Yeah, no, I will play it. I'll play that one. So, but Outer Wilds, I'm gonna finish after I finish Celeste. So I'm gonna do Celeste and then do that one. So. Yeah, I mean, dude, I know some people are down on it, Kitty, but like I like it. I'm glad.
Kitty, I wish you were paying attention during more of this stream. The shit we found.
Yeah,
dude,
you'll tell her all about that.
We digging so much in, and Cham Cham looks amazing.
Cham Cham is so adorable. Oh my god, like I always loved Cham Cham. So, I mean, that's why like during my I had that one video where oh yeah, Jasmine, but. There you go. I had the one video where I taught people how to open, you know, what a mix-up is, basically. And I made a whole video of Cham Cham. You've seen it before, right? Haven't I shown you this before? Let me see if I can find it, actually. Do I still have it here? FGD1, this one.
Okay, Kitty, that beach stage, we found out is literally Southtown Sound Beach. Like, it's not even, like, in question. So that's the best thing ever.
It actually just says it right.
Oh yeah,
there.
Asian Pikachu.
What's this? Which one? Oh, this is a frame. That's right. And then what's number 3 here? This was Okazeme, right? Yeah. So it was the first one that I did. So for example, where's the actual video? There is the release.
I love how you do this like stuff impromptu.
What do you mean?
Like you could have been like, oh, I'm gonna show this sometime, or this is the thing, and then you're just like, nope, do it on stream right now. What?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it right now, dude. It's just.
Yep, the beach is canonically in Southtown.
Yeah, it actually says Southtown Sound Beach, the banner.
Yeah, it's really hard to pick it out, but
there's
like,
one cutscene.
So we figured it out, like we were really sure, and then James actually found like this one frame where you can actually read the sign clearly.
Yeah. Hang on a second. We're gonna go over here. You're not gonna see anything. I'll add the source. But I made these videos called Fighting Game Dictionary, and what my goal was to make 2.5 minute videos explaining concepts. And so the first one I did was
what is the neutral? The neutral game is what is being played when neither player has a distinct advantage and both are looking to put themselves into an advantageous position.
Yeah, they should have.
So what do we mean by an advantage? Well, in fighting games, you want to damage your opponent, and the best way to do that is to open up their defense by earning yourself a chance to apply a mix-up. For example, blocking your jump attack in Street Fighter V forces the opponent into a throw or attack mix-up.
I got
getting locked down by your assistant or opponent.
So you just edited that so that the
position.
fit there perfect.
Yeah.
So what do we mean by an advantage?
Over here.
Well, in fighting games, you want to damage your opponent, and the best way to do that is to open up their defense by earning yourself a chance to apply a mix-up. For example, blocking your jump attack in Street Fighter V forces the opponent into a throw or attack mix-up. Getting locked down by your assist in Dragon Ball FighterZ opens them up to a left-right mix-up. Getting knocked down by your attack in Tekken 7 can force them into a high-low mix-up. All those scenarios are examples of when you have an advantage over your opponent, where they are forced into an unfavorable guess in order to avoid taking damage. However, when the tables are turned and your opponent has the advantage, they are now forcing you into a mix-up. The neutral is the game that is played when neither player has an advantage and neither can force the other into a mix-up at that moment. Your goal in the neutral is typically to jockey for that advantage. In every game, that's accomplished by various means, some unique to the game in question. However, regardless of the game, understanding the strategy and unique pace of that particular game's neutral is paramount, and often the key component to succeeding in fighting games. This has been your host, James J. Chensor Chen. Let me know in the comments below what fighting game term you would like to see defined in 90 seconds.
Yeah, I know, right?
In a
It's like if
future
Mike
fighting
Ross
game
actually went
dictionary
Mike
episode.
Ross.
Right.
Be sure to like this video and subscribe. Thanks.
So I made those little things. They're like little 2.5 minute videos. Because I was like, this is my content. I'm going to do this. It's evergreen and it'll be cool and all this stuff like that. That took me like 3 weeks to make. Because of all that sprite animation I did. And then no one watched it. And I was like, okay, you know what? This is pointless. So I just didn't do anything. So yeah, that was I stopped making all those things. So
yeah, I remember when you were starting those.
Yeah, I mean it's why I'm not doing first attacks anymore, because nobody was watching those. However, I'm finding out that because it's evergreen content, people are finding it.
Yeah, we'll go back and find it like 6 months later and be like, oh, this was neat.
Shout out to Fat Cat, always a supporter of everything Ultra Chen. So thank you, Fat Cat. So now I just run sound test streams. Yeah, whenever I do that, then I always go to Audio Atrocities and I play all the terrible things from that site, because that's the best site ever. So, oh man. All right.
Yeah. So definitely need to go get a really solid screenshot of Sound Beach.
Yeah. Very. I mean, like I said, there's that one particular one after Benimaru explodes. After Mai blows up Benimaru, it's like right after there. So.
Oh yeah, and also Kitty, I already gave you a shout out for running through Obari's art book yesterday, and then we get an announcement of a new Masami Obari animated short for KOF.
Perfect timing right there.
Like Ermagerd.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay. All right. Enough. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks guys for just hanging out. Like I said, I just need to do more streams like this where I just hang out and talk, shoot the shit or whatever like that and whatever.
I'm 100% on board.
Yeah. So we'll try to do that more often. But thanks for watching again. Guys, man, please be safe out there. We've surpassed 4,000 deaths a day now. So.
I mean, I think surpassed is kind of not the best word because it almost sounds like we're passing something good.
America,
yeah.
We're the best, dude.
We are worse than.
Yeah. But please be safe out there. Wear your mask, social distance, do whatever you can. Make sure you sanitize everything. And Black Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. And we'll see you next time here. Maybe even later tonight. Peace.
Be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes!